Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, the Coach Coop Show. Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, the Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show.
Yo, what is going on, Miami Hurricanes fans, and of course, my college football family? Guys, we've done it. Football is here once again. Welcome to week 2, and outside of the Miami Hurricanes, of course, let's hope for another crazy week full of chaos. And it looks like that we're already getting our wish, because the Louisville Cardinals are down 14-6 to the James Madison Dukes. Now look, hey, James Madison is actually a pretty decent football team. They are. However, I will say that going into the third quarter here, I think Miami would probably have, at least 30 plus on these guys. Louisville has mustered 2 field goals. They have the transfer quarterback that they brought in. I thought they had Jeff Brom. Why did I pause there? It's like I forgot his first name there for a second. Jeff Brom. Come on, Louisville. You got to get it together. And real talk, again, I get a lot of hate for this. I want Louisville to win their football games because I want it to mean something when we play them, right? It's no fun if, Louisville doesn't win any football games before they play us, and everyone's like, well, it's just Louisville. Who really cares? It's the Cardinals. They're not even good. I want to play some ranked opponents. I want Miami to have that strength of schedule, right? But it's interesting. It just shows again how much, and like we know this, right? We're always going to talk trash in the offseason. We're always going to discuss college football because we want something to do. But it does show how much the offseason talk really does not mean much. We're assuming so many things. There's a lot of stuff that we're basing off of what happened the previous year, which is all you have to go off of, right? And then you just have to assume some things are going to happen based on portal additions and coaching changes. And, week 0 and week 1 of the season already proved that. So many big teams lost that the media had up on this pedestal. And then what happened? The games got played. And some teams came crashing down, and you're already seeing some fan bases just lose it, man. They're absolutely just crashing out, checking out, done for the season. I saw Notre Dame fans on Twitter talking about, well, we got y'all next year. We are 2 weeks into the 2025 season. What do you mean y'all got us next year? Why are we talking about 2026 when you've played one football game in 2025? I'm just saying, that's crazy. So, man, once the football games start getting played, it gets a little crazy out here, right? But, man, shout out to everybody who is here on this Friday night. I know we have a big opponent tomorrow, an FCS team, the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. But I'm really not going to poke too much fun at them because, look, Miami's got to handle business. And we're going to talk more about the game, break it down a little bit. We're going to take some phone calls tonight. And guess what? For those of you that have been MIA, maybe you missed week 1, the score prediction prize is up to $600. Not 100, not 200, not the usual 500 that we get to. We're up to $600. And all you have to do tonight is call that phone number, 865-229-4131. If you predict the correct score to this Miami Bethune-Cookman game, you win $600. No BS. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. I'll fly out to your house and hand deliver a check. All of those are true except for the last one that I just said. Now, let me give some shout outs also to everybody who's here bright and early. My man, John Bird, who re-upped the Canes fan membership, 69 months. Nice, John. Nice, John. I appreciate the love, man. He said, Coop, let's go, Canes. It should be a blowout Saturday night. Hope all is good. Hope you and the family are doing good, John. Appreciate the continued love. 69 months it's a dang long time. That's a very long time, man. Thank you very much for the love. We got Joel Davis in here checking in. He's still riding that high off of the Florida State victory. Who y'all got this week? Like East Texas or something? I can't remember. We both played cupcakes, but we got to handle business, like we said. Nick Snyder in the building. Henry is crashing out. U of L, a joke at home. They're going to come back, man. I mean, look at this. At the end of the day, let's be honest, end of the night, Louisville's going to be on top. They're going to win the football game, but James Madison for sure giving them a run for their money in the first half of the football game. Louisville's going to come. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Louisville's going to come out on top. Pensacane is back. I saw your comment on the video, Pensacane. Just happy to have you here, man. I hope that you're doing good. The fam's doing good. Just happy to and ready to rock for another season, bro. Thank you for being here. JTG, I saw David said it might be his first stream. I'm not sure. I don't think he's new to the channel, but it's his first stream or first time being here. Appreciate you, David. Dave's World. We got Bahama in the building. MS. Kyle. Who else we got in here? Roll call. Randy. We got Duck. Samantha. $600. That's right. $600. Hot Dog 38. WT7. Texas A&M. You only got no Texas A&M. You do. East Texas A&M. East Texas A&M. You're right. You do have A&M. You do. Salty Rand checking in. Cali Kane gang. Patty Snow. He's here. But man, I appreciate y'all. We're going to get into it tonight. I won't make you wait too long until we get the phone lines open up. Can I just ask, can you hear me loud and clear? Should I turn me up? Should I turn me down? We're already turned up pretty high, but let me know. Let me know. Okay, good deal. So do you guys want the bad news or the good news first? Oh, wait. Let me know. You want the bad news or the good news? Like, for real, I have some bad news and I have some good news. All right, let's get the bad news out of the way so we can end with the good. Okay. Bad news. Oh, buddy. I have another kidney stone. I know. It's BS. My body hates me, apparently. So, Coop's over here pissing blood again, in some pain. It's what happened last football season, and Miami won 10 games. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe my kidneys must be a sacrifice for the Canes to find success on the football field. I don't know, but I do have another one. It's a small one. It's a very small one. All right. And I'm going to piss it out like a champion if it comes down to it, okay? Coop is drinking water. Coop's taking care of himself. Coop just is in a high stress environment. You know, I have Florida State fans yapping at me over here. I got Florida fans yapping at me over here. You know what I mean? It's a stressful work environment. So I say that it's that. I blamed you guys. But when the doctor said, well, what's the, are you drinking water? Yeah. Are you exercising? I mean, I said, yeah, that's a lie, but I said, yeah. I said, I don't know. It's y'all. It's y'all. So they told me to distance myself from you guys, and I said, that's not going to happen. So, punch the Pope, bad karma. Here's the good news. The show must go on. I'm going to be all right, Miami boy. I had 2 of them last year. We'll get through it. The show must go on, and the Miami Hurricanes play football tomorrow. That's the good news. As a matter of fact, let's get into the video. The number 5 ranked Miami Hurricanes play football tomorrow against the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Hard Rock Stadium, an FCS opponent, an 0-1 FCS team that lost to FIU last week 42-9. These guys let FIU put up 42 points on them, rushed for 223 yards.
On the side of your helmet.
But to be fair,
USF 28, Gators 17.
DJ Kids, I'll sit you atop the throne, man. Let me ask this. I know we're all over the place tonight. I'm not asking you who you're predicting to win it. I'm asking you who you want to win. USF or Florida? I don't mean you're rooting for them. The reason why I ask who you want to win is because we know who's probably going to win. It's probably going to be Florida. It's probably going to be the Gators. Just my opinion. I think that they'll beat USF. But man, it'd be funny though. Like, man, it'd be funny if USF won. I don't know, but I think Florida, I think I would have to say that I would want Florida to win because Florida is going to look like a better win on the schedule. I mean, they're going to struggle this season, but it's because they have a brutal schedule, right? Really, really tough SEC schedule. Those guys have to play. I don't envy them at all with that schedule, but we need them to look pretty good. USF's going to be, but it would be funny. Good to see you, Chris Kane. Yeah, but it will be funny, man. USF don't seem too bad. They don't seem too bad. Anyways, back to our matchup. Bethune gave up 223 rushing yards to FIU, but 71 of that came from the Panthers QB. And we know that Carson Beck is not a big dual threat quarterback, but the Wildcats appear to be susceptible to the run based off of this small sample size of one game against FIU. Now, the only thing to really look out for with Bethune-Cookman is they do have a deep threat wide receiver. I might be mispronouncing his first name, Javon Ross. All you need to know is Ross, number 5. This dude had 6 receptions for 109 yards in that FIU game. That included a 59-yard catch. So they're going to be looking to find this man deep, assuming the offensive line can provide enough time for their quarterback, which is going to be difficult with Miami's pass rush. But, if Bethune-Cookman wants to have any chance to even just make this look reasonable, which is not going to happen, they're going to have to throw down the field. They can't dink and dunk Miami to death. They can't run the ball a lot because Miami will score points. It's a guarantee. But I do think that this game is important, and I would love to see a ton of hype from the fan base for this game. Because, I mean, it's a big opportunity to iron some things out and for everyone to get snaps in a live game. We know that the scoring is going to start to taper off probably middle of the third, especially going into the fourth as Miami rotates guys in. But these are very valuable snaps. Again, practice is one thing. A live game is another. And I just think that this is such a good opportunity a warm-up game, right? Miami passed the big test week 1 against Notre Dame. Another team that the media was putting up on a pedestal. Still think they're going to be pretty good. And Miami won. Miami got the victory. Now you get a little bit of a warm-up game. Fix some things. Experiment a little bit. Lots of guys getting rotated into the game and just walk away healthy. Walk away healthy. All right. But another thing we need to talk about here. This game is going to be aired on ESPN Plus and ACC Network Extra. Not your regular ACC network. I'm talking ACC Network Extra. So I'm just trying to look out for the college football family here. Go ahead and test tonight and make sure that you're going to be able to watch the game. This game is streamed. I don't believe that it's going to be televised, so to say. There are always exceptions, right? But basically, if you have, I'm trying to think of a way to break this down, and I might make a video tomorrow just showing how to access the game. Like if you're out for the family, because there are going to be people, and I'm telling you, I see it every single year. We saw it last year, the year before that. I'm good. Coop, I'm good. It's no problem. I don't miss a Miami Hurricanes game. They flip on the TV. Guess what? They can't find it. So make sure that you are able to watch it. For the most part, this applies to the majority of fans. You're going to need to watch it through the ESPN app, either on your phone. You can download it to your smart TV, or you can go to ESPN.com and go to the watch section. And you must either be subscribed to ESPN Plus, ESPN Unlimited, both of these cost money, or you need to have a package with your TV provider, Xfinity, DirecTV, YouTube TV is another streaming service that has ACC Network included in your package. If you have any of those things, you are set. What you can do is download the ESPN app, and then you log in, create an account, whatever, select your provider, YouTube TV, DirecTV, Xfinity, that has the ACC Network included in your package. You will be able to stream any game on the ACC Network Extra. Now, hold on. I know other people are going to say, okay, well, it's going to be on YouTube somewhere, Coop. They're all on YouTube. All I'm saying is I'm trying to look out for y'all. YouTube is going to take those down as quickly as they can due to copyright. So imagine second quarter, Carson Beck rolls out. CJ Daniels, you see him deep for a touchdown. Beck lets that thing rip. YouTube strikes that channel that's illegally streaming the game. Gone. You missed it. Don't be that guy. Don't be that fan that misses it. So I'm just saying, make sure tonight, all right, that you are able to access the game. If you have questions, please ask. Like I said, I'll try to put a post up, get the word out, let people know so they can watch it. I will try to have links. I will try to have links for the game and should have them. I should have them for it. But just game plan and be ready to ensure that you don't miss it. I think it's a good idea to be prepared. I'm just saying. Let's also jump over here and take a look at the uniform combo. Orange over white. I dig it. What else is there to say? This is a beautiful combo. I'll be real. I'm starting to think this might be just kind of a classic look. Orange over white might be slowly becoming my favorite combo. It used to. Okay, now what is this? What is this? Those uniforms win. Winners wear that uniform combo right there, Joel. I used to always be a green over white guy. Stormtrooper's hard to beat, though. Stormtrooper is really, really tough to beat. But I'm really starting to dig the orange over white. So that's going to be the uniform combo for tomorrow's game. Team captains. We have Mark Fletcher. We have James Brockermeyer, Ruben Bain, Akeem Mesidor, and Wesley Bassane. Can we clap it up for the captains for tomorrow? Good picks. Good picks. Yes, sir. I think that's quite fitting. I'm trying to approve your message, George. George said Miami can kiss my ass. So his whole ass, all of it. And I'm trying to approve it, George, but YouTube thinks that you're talking sexual. It believes you want Miami to do things to your ass. That's legit. I'm not kidding. That's what it says on my phone. It's blocking your message. Yeah, it won't. It will not approve it. I knew what you meant. I know you don't want them to do things. Anyways, that's okay. Moving on. So really good team captains. You know, after Bain and Mesidor were both, man, looking back at that, that was such a big moment in that Notre Dame game, right? You put Bain on the outside, put Mesidor right beside him, have them rushing on the same side. That just seems like an unstoppable combo, right? You gotta keep that in your back pocket. You know, Jason Taylor had been cooking that up. They had ran it at practice and they saw the impact of that combo. How do you stop that, man? Having both those guys on the same side, that's got to be a nightmare to game plan for. I can't even imagine. Now, we do also need to get a weather report. That's right. That's what we're missing. And, you know, in the past, I've typically done the weather reports. But I'm not the best weatherman. I don't feel confident in my weather predictions. I don't feel good when I talk about it. So I'm actually going to bring someone on to give us the weather report. Let me see if he's available here right quick. Okay, good. He is. So we're going to get a weather report. I believe it's Jim or Tim. It's Jim. I don't know. It's Jim or Tim. I don't know. Let's go get the weather report for the game. Oh, we're live? Hello, everybody. I'm Chief Meteorologist Tim. Let me know next time. And I'm here to give you a look at the weather report for tomorrow's Miami Hurricanes versus Bethune-Cookman game. And you're in luck if you like playing football on a wet field. But more than likely, you're not a football player. You're probably a fan. And thankfully, the rain should be cleared out by kickoff at 7 p.m. Eastern time. But we are looking, as you can see here, at scattered thunderstorms before kickoff starting in the early afternoon in South Florida around 2 p.m. Eastern time, with chances of precipitation increasing throughout the late afternoon going into the evening. But as we said, that begins to taper off by kickoff. You're looking at beautiful 80 degrees. Little bit of wind coming out of the south here. Again, begins to lower as you go throughout the night. So it should be no problem for the fans to stay dry into this one. Now, we are going to take a look at the radar. But would you look at that? It's the #1 sports app, Sleeper. An app that you should have on your phone. And if I've heard correctly, I believe that Sleeper is sponsoring the Coach Coop channel this season, and that guy never takes sponsors. He even turned down Taco Bell. That's not true. Okay, maybe I lied about that part, but something I'm not lying about is if you click the link down in the description and create a Sleeper account, they will match your first deposit up to $100 if you use code COOP. You can even download the app and enter picks contests to win real money. Oh yeah, the radar. I'm sorry, I was putting in some quick picks because it's just that simple on the Sleeper app. So let's jump over and take a quick look at the radar for the game. Now, unfortunately, you do have to have a paid membership to the Weather Channel to be able to zoom in on this map and look 24 hours ahead. We're going to roll with the freebie account here. But as you'll see, once I move out of the way here, that Saturday, again, in the afternoon, you're going to see some rainstorms definitely, right? This here, let's go ahead and pause here. This green stuff here is rain, and it's a lot of it. So you're going to see that it's basically covering all of South Florida here. But as we progress through the night and football is being played, it looks like that it's going to go ahead and exit the area, and it's going to be a nice, good football game. A nice, big win for the Miami Hurricanes. What Coop was going to pay me for saying that, correct? Okay, yeah, yes. And he wanted me to say, go Canes. And okay, yes, and click the link, yeah, and download Sleeper. That's right. It's in the description. Code word COOP, Coop. Code word Coop. Can we clap it up for my man, Chief Meteorologist Tim, giving us a very detailed weather report for the game tomorrow. That way everyone knows what to expect. So it sounds like maybe bring your raincoats just in case, but it shouldn't be raining by the time the game kicks off. But the field could be wet. Does that impact the game at all? We will see. Miami obviously played in the rain against Notre Dame. It rained before and during, and it wasn't a problem. Wouldn't expect it to be an issue, against an opponent like Bethune-Cookman. But at the end of the day, before I open up the phone lines, again, I just want to say Miami needs to come into this game with a championship mindset. They need to treat each opponent the same, come in with the same level of intensity, and have that killer instinct. Again, I just don't think, you saw my score prediction, right? There were some people even clowning this prediction because they said, Coop, if this Miami team is everything you say they are, it should be 65, 75. You have to remember that the starters are not going to play this entire game. And, some of these young guys and things that are going to come in are probably going to make some young guy mistakes. Are they still more athletic and talented than a lot of the Bethune-Cookman players? Of course. But I think that the scoring slows down in the second half of this one. Can Miami pitch a shutout? Can they hold Bethune-Cookman to 0? Maybe. We'll see. I have them putting up 2 field goals. We'll find out. But 52-6 is what I have. And hey, they doubted me last week. And we hit the nail on the head. Could we do it again? 2 weeks in a row? Probably not. But the reality is we want to see them go into this game and be aggressive and play Miami Hurricanes football. There should not be any let up. Nobody should be taking their foot off the gas. Nobody jogging around because this is a lower tier opponent. You got to be locked in every game. You have to approach it the same way. So that's really what we're looking for from the team. We know they're going to be up. We know they are. But we need to see that same, high energy on the sideline, guys locked in, making plays. And that's really what we're looking for in this game. With that being said, let's get these phone lines opened up. And for real, man, look, I'm not the fan police. I know this is not the big top 10 matchup against Notre Dame, but I really hope that the fans can bring the energy at Hard Rock and at home. In the watch party, that live chat was going 100 miles per hour. And of course, it's Notre Dame. Let's see if we can still have a strong showing for Bethune-Cookman. We get 12 regular season games a year. We're hoping we have ACC championship and beyond this year, but there's no guarantees, man. We have 12 regular season games that we know are going to get to be played, and we're going to be crying and pissing and moaning and complaining February, March of next year saying, wow, I sure wish there was a Miami Hurricanes football game this Saturday. I don't care if they're playing UTEP. Yeah, they're drawing Powerball tomorrow. I want that. What is it, like $1.8 billion? Yeah. I'm buying an island and I'm out of here. I mean, I love you guys. I'll check in every now and then. But, So, the number, 865-229-4131. let's keep seeing participation and stuff in the chat. Let's go back and forth. We'll check in on the Louisville game throughout the night and make sure that they secure that win over James Madison. It's a tie ball game about to go into the fourth quarter, 14-14. So Jeff Brom, the Jeff Brom fanboys are, I hope they're not turning on him already. It's just one game, y'all. It's one game. Let's get it opened up here. Give me a call. Let's get those score predictions rolling in. 600 Buckaroos. 600. Wait. Hold. Hold on. All right. Hold on. You know what's crazy? I've been talking in the wrong microphone this entire time, I believe. I think that I've been yelling into my webcam microphone. And you guys told me I sounded all right. I do? I don't know. I do, but bro, I'm pretty sure I was talking into a webcam microphone. Do I sound different? This is crazy, man. All right. Yeah, all right. Let's get it opened up here. Good grief. All right. I think we're ready. Legit though, do I sound different? Do I sound different now? It's open. I'm just small talking while I wait for the phone to ring. Do I sound different? Unbelievable. Well. If it isn't my favorite Florida Gator fan, Chris Gaffney. No, I meant Ohio State.
Hey, do you have a refund section on the subscription thing?
No, there are zero refunds. Never. You have to dispute that with your credit card company.
I think I got to call YouTube and tell them I've had fraudulent activity on my my YouTube account.
Good luck. Many people have tried. Chris, what's up?
That's fighting words, man. Oof. Yeah, nada, man. I was driving home, was thinking, you know what? I wonder who Coop found as the content creator for Bethune-Cookman that's got thousands of followers that, you were able to talk to.
Mm.
How'd that work out?
Yeah, there are none. There are zero, apparently. I did some digging. People were hitting me up this week, Chris, and they said, "Man, you even found a Ball State content creator last year to come on. You found USF. You found." I could not find a single Bethune-Cookman, even super fan. Now, someone who just religiously follows the team, maybe their son played for them or they played for them or something, could not find a single one.
Huh.
Man, it's kind of disappointing. I love doing those episodes.
Is there even a spread on this game? I couldn't find one on ESPN.
Nope. I went through, FanDuel, DraftKings, Sleeper, and no, I couldn't find anything. No.
This is what it takes.
Yeah.
That tells you all you need to know.
Beat them 41-7 or something. So.
Coach, that wasn't very nice. Never call anyone, not even Al Qaeda, a Gator fan.
I don't know. So how you feeling about the is there any new info out there on Miami?
Not really. No, just locked in, practicing hard, ready to play. I will say there were some on that Notre Dame game. You probably heard me talk about it in the stream. I'm not going to lie. Malachi Tony impressed me. I know that he impressed a lot of people, but I'm big on these young guys aren't going to get the snaps. Not like people think. They're high on this guy, and he's not actually going to see a lot of playing time. And that was Miami's big secret weapon that they had tried to keep hidden throughout the offseason, and I downplayed his role. I was not expecting that.
Nope. I was curious if you had gotten a little insider nod that us about with him.
Yeah, they
But,
were hyping him up at practice and stuff, but I was like, well, this is what this every year,
That's what they do.
every year, man. So he's a young, new, shiny toy. The dude's only 17, reclassified, comes in, there's no shot, right? And man, he did his thing.
What is it with Miami and the 5'10" receivers that are really good?
I don't know, but keep them coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, what a game. What a year so far. It could be.
We could be 0-1 right now.
Down that path yet?
Which path?
Well, we won that one. So now, we hit the reset button on our expectations and said, we're number 5. So, we should be undefeated. We should be Clemson this year.
Nothing changes for me. Nope. Nope. I'm right where I was at. I need to see. I'll be honest. I'm happy with the way this team looks. In the trenches, they'll keep building chemistry. Between Beck and the receivers, and hopefully they get the tight ends more involved. Defense was flying around all over the place. It wasn't perfect, but exciting to see. Right? They kept hyping up Notre Dame, and Miami played them really well. But it's the same old story for me. Them November games. Got to see the focus and stuff and see how the team plays once they have to leave the state of Florida and play some of these ACC teams. I wasn't ever worried about the bigger games, the Notre Dame and the Florida. It was the Virginia Tech that's won 5 football games when we roll into Blacksburg or something. That's what I'm worried about.
Well, how much do your, there's I felt we had this cupcake schedule for the next 5 weeks, and now all of a sudden it doesn't look as cupcake. You getting the same vibes, or I think we're playing three ranked teams now.
Well,
and the next 4 games.
That depends on who you ask too. Yeah.
Okay.
If they want Miami to look good or bad or downplay Miami and their performances in some of these games, Miami's schedule I think still looks.
This is what it take.
I want to say pretty tough, and then you got Louisville over here 14-14 with James
College
Madison
game
in
day
the fourth
making
quarter.
plans to visit Tallahassee for the rivalry game.
It's gonna be chaotic, man. I'm pumped.
All right. So here's my question for you. All right. Serious question. 2 questions. The first is, do you keep, oh my God, I just had a brain malfunction. Do you keep our quarterback in for the whole game so that we get some more game time, reps and whatnot? Or do we do the, pump and dump and and we put him in for, a quarter and pull him out?
I don't think, this game's not going to be close, but I have to add this for the video receipt. If for some crazy reason, it is, then you keep him in. But outside of that, man, I think you play first and second quarter, and you maybe give him one drive in the third to make sure he's locked in coming out of halftime. Make sure he can dial back in again after taking the little break. Outside of that, after that, no, he's done. Because, he already has experience. I know we're talking about building chemistry with this team specifically and running this offense. Beck has the experience, so that's not a problem. You just can't chance him getting hurt. Not with USF, who's probably going to be pretty good. Florida after that, you just can't chance it. They had Emory as QB2 on the depth chart. You might see maybe Emory and maybe you see Luke Nickel. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe, but I think 2 quarters, 1 drive in the third max. That's it.
Okay. So use those playing time. What would be an acceptable performance score-wise for our offense in 2 quarters and 1 drive for you to walk away going, okay, we're dialed in and we look good enough to be a legit top 5 team or top 10 or whatever.
In 2 quarters?
Yep.
This is not going to sound like a whole lot, so some people might get mad, but I would say 5 touchdowns. I would say it's fun. I'm not trying to just copy what MS put. That's the number I had in my head would be 35. Bingo. That's exactly where I'm at. I know people want to, let's put up 50 on them in 2 quarters and stuff, but I mean, Miami's going to still try to run the ball. And if the field is wet, 35 plus, man. And then, in that second half, you put up another 15, 20, something like that. It's a random number, but 14 to 21, something like that. I'd be fine. As long as Miami's 40, 42 plus points total by the end of the game, they're capable of more, but we know the flow of how this game is going to go. And I think that, part of me wants to say, when Mario played them before, do you remember when was that, 2023? And people were kind of mad. I think it was 45 to 7 or something. And people were like, man, why are you calling the dogs off? Or why are you, I do think he has a little bit of respect for Bethune-Cookman and their head coach. I think that, 40 something plus is good enough. And if more 40, 45 plus is good enough, and if more happens past that, it's just Miami is just better, So they're just out there going through the motions, trying to test some stuff, run some plays, and what do you know? We found the end zone again. We broke a tackle, and here's a 30-plus yard run. Our athletes are better. It happens, but that's just kind of where I'm at.
So FIU threw up 42 on them.
Mm-hmm.
So if we threw up 42 to 49, you're good.
It's because it's deeper than that. For us, we know that Miami is quite a bit better, and if we have second and third string guys in there, and let's say one drive after the third quarter, they should still be way, way ahead of Bethune-Cookman, but I still think the scoring slows down a bit. And I could be wrong, but I know you're asking about not a prediction, but if I would be happy with it. If Miami's putting it to them belt to ass for 2 quarters, and it's 35 plus in that first half, we're dominating both sides of the ball, I would be feeling pretty good. And then you start again early on running 2s and 3s and stuff like that. So I think it's deeper than just that final score. Because you're right though, people are going to say that, right? Well, man, Miami put up 2 less points on than FIU did, and FIU ain't no good. They're a lesser program, but who cares? Miami wins. It's fine. By a lot, of course, but,
So, all right. So,
am I crazy, guys? Is that a crazy take?
I'll tell you, if we throw up 42 points, I think they drop us in the ranking.
Who cares? Let them.
I mean, I'm not saying that's the end of the world. But okay. And then in the real time, first 2 quarters, we had our starting defense out there. How many points are we okay giving up?
In how long? How many quarters?
In the first, when we got our starters out there for the first 2 quarters.
Right. 3 to 6, maybe. I mean, I have Bethune-Cookman at 6, so I would think those come more in garbage time, but really only field goals, in my opinion.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Dude, I want to see us assert ourselves in this. I mean, I'm trying to think of a world where I'd be okay with 42 points.
What do you want? 70?
No,
80?
you know what? I think it's all about the first 2 quarters, when we have our starters out there. So if we have them out for half a game, oh man, really, I'd like to see us air the ball out some, and I'd like to see Beck, hitting some of our receivers and, on some deeper throws. I don't know if we threw up 40 to 50 in the first half, then I don't really care after that, as long as we hold Bethune, you know.
Okay.
So to your point, if we threw up another 10 or something, I mean, I don't know.
I don't want to come
I think
across as my expectations aren't high, or I don't expect Miami to score a lot of points. I mean, I think they will. It's just the circumstances with how long the starters play and all the other stuff that goes into it.
Right. Well, yeah, that's the reason I asked the question to begin with, right? Like if he put our starters in for 4 series, and then went to second string, then very different. But I can tell you, I mean, barring something like that where they pull our starters out, if we only threw up 42 points on Bethune, I'm not gonna lie, man, I'd be scared. Mostly because I got scared watching us go 3 and out, 3 times or 4 times in a row, whatever it was. And I know that it's, we went conservative and whatever, but I don't know. I feel like our defense, you'd grade those guys like an A. I did not grade our offense as an A in that game.
It'll be interesting to see if we can get any defensive scores in this game.
Yeah.
Get a pick six or a scoop and score. That could be good.
I mean, can you imagine what Bethune's thinking watching what we did to the Notre Dame defensive line and offensive lines?
I've always wondered when you play for a team at that level and then you go in and you play like a Miami. Like, I know, like in your head, you got to be like, let's try to upset these guys. But like, they've never beat Miami, right? So like, what's are you just like, man, I love the game. Let's go out there and play because, I don't know, man. I don't know how you hype yourself up for that other than you just love football. And it's a big stage. You get to play in front of a crowd and stuff that they can make all the attendance jokes they want, but probably more than Bethune-Cookman is going to get typically on a Saturday. So maybe there's that. You got some eyes on you and stuff.
Yeah, I had one more question for you. Did you get any feedback on how loud, like, the stadium was for the Notre Dame game?
Not really. Like it seemed like it was definitely pretty loud. I wasn't there, of course. Not going to pretend like I was. I was right here, but it didn't. I don't know, man. It didn't seem quite as rowdy, at least from the television broadcast. I talked to a few people that did go to the game, and they said that it was pretty loud, but it wasn't 2017 level loud.
Weird.
Patty was there. Patty says it was very loud.
Oh yeah. I kept waiting to have the announcers or something make a comment about it, but they didn't through the entire thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I from the people I talked to, it was rowdy for sure. But and I mean, it piss poured rain, for until the game started. And people talked about Melissa and them saying over here, trying to stand up on tables and not get soaked, and it was raining throughout the game. So I mean, maybe that kind of put a damper on it a little bit. But Chris, you want to give me some magic numbers? You want in on this score prediction contest? $600.
Yeah, I have no idea. Do you remember how many points they threw up on us last year? Did they score at all?
I think it was like we played them in 2023. I have it on my notes. Somebody can correct me. I think it was like 40. Was that the 45-7? There was one year it was like 45-7 or something close to that.
48-7. Yep. Okay.
48, 45, something like that.
Yep. All right. I'm going to go I'm going to say 63-7.
All right, so you are going to give them a touchdown. Garbage time? Late touchdown?
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to stick with it. But 6 or 9 might have been a better number.
Well, I've not hit the button yet, so.
You know what? Yeah, I'll stick with it.
Okay.
I'll stick
Go
with
with your gut. Go with the first
Sure.
number. I like it. You have no idea
There
how
you
many
go.
times on that Notre Dame score. Yeah, I'm going to keep bragging about it that we got it right. I put that thing on there, erased it. Put it on there, erased it. And then even in my preview video, I left it in there. I was like, are you sure? Coop, are you sure? And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm sure. Just stick with it. And that was the very first score I wrote down in my notes was 27-24. So I think that's a smart idea. 63-7. The cha-ching button is broken, so I don't know. We'll have to. I don't have a sound effect to play, so it was cha-ching. There it is. We got Chris locked in. Miami victory. I'm looking forward to the game, man. I know again hype is low for an FCS opponent and stuff, but I truly mean it. I don't know if it's just as I'm getting older. One day you guys will be as old as me. You start to appreciate little things more, and getting to watch Miami play another game after I've been literally foaming at the mouth, waiting to watch those guys suit up and play some football. I'm hyped for this game.
Absolutely. We get to learn a lot.
Yep.
And I don't mean to believe. I know it's been a minute, but I gotta. All right, did you see George's comment?
Which one? The kiss his ass, or a different one?
No, the nobody cares about Miami, but I think Coop should keep his channel still going. Like, I'm just wondering, once we spank that ass again this year, is it just nobody cares about Florida football in general, or will it be different then?
I don't know. George always has a response, so I'm sure he'll have something for you. Chris?
Yeah, I'm just curious. I'm out of here, man.
I appreciate you calling in, bro.
Ran so long, buddy.
You're good. I'll see you tomorrow, man.
All right, man. Take care.
All right, peace.
Bye.
Yo, I hadn't got to talk to Chris in a hot minute, y'all. So you had to give us a moment there. All right, Chris is my guy. Really, really good dude. Known him for what feels like forever. So Chris coming in with a 63-7. I got to give some shout outs while we were on the phone. Y'all are going at it, man. I'm loving this. We're going to play Florida for 2 more weeks, and people are already going back and forth over it. I love seeing that. Pensacola with the big 5. Thank you. Thank you. He says, Coach, that wasn't very nice. Never call anyone, not even Al-Qaeda, a Gator fan. It got even worse after that, Pensacola, because then I called him an Ohio State fan, and I know that Chris took that personally. So really, I kind of overstepped a little bit. I crossed a line that should not have been crossed. So, Chris, my apologies. He hates that daggum team. He does. I mean, it gets his blood boiling. I know. Unbelievable. Yep. Shame on me. And Joe Davis with the big hundo. He says, College game day making plans to visit Tallahassee for the rivalry game. We can hope. We can hope. I mean, why not, man? An undefeated Miami versus an undefeated Florida State at the newly renovated Doak Campbell Stadium. Joel Davis in attendance. Coop in attendance, bringing the college football family, taking over Doak. What a storyline. I'm just saying. Yep. Appreciate you, Joel. Thank you, Pensacola. Appreciate y'all. Scott Young says it was also a mess getting into the stadium on Sunday. Gates opened 15 to 20 minutes late, and the wet crowd was miserable waiting for the masses to get in. Yeah, I think it just didn't set up for a great vibe, I guess. Like, it's not that I wasn't there, so I can't speak for the fan base. I would just assume, if it hadn't have rained, it was Sunday versus Saturday, even though it was Labor Day weekend. I think it maybe kind of it could have threw some things off, but it just did not seem like quite as much of a factor as 2017. I mean, people think 2017, guys, has been almost a decade ago at this point. And people still talk about that. Will they still talk about the crowd from the 2025 Miami Notre Dame game? Maybe not. I don't know. Coop, was there not a wager made by a Florida State fan when we played Boston College and won? I don't remember that. I don't think so. I think that Joel owes me it's like $2,000 or $3,000 or something. I can't remember. He'll pay up, though, I'm sure of it. Let's get the phone line open back up. Kurt says, how do you call that number right there on the side of your screen? 865-229-4131. 600 buckaroos. Not one, not two, not three, not four, heck, not even five, but 6 of them. Good grief. Here is someone we can ask about the Notre Dame crowd right now. Melissa.
Hola. What's up, Coop?
Chilling. Excited for some football tomorrow. We have Melissa, a.k.a. Hoodie Girl, in the building. And before I forget, I wanted to ask you about that because I don't know if you heard Chris asking about the crowd.
Yeah, I heard.
How was that overall? As far as, did you go to 2017 or no?
Yeah, I was there for 2017
Perfect.
also.
Can you give us like a little bit of a comparison?
The tailgate for 2017 was better because
Okay.
we weren't tailgating in ankle-deep water. The gates opened to tailgate at like 5 hours early, and I'm not in my usual lot, so we were in like directed parking, and we ended up on the edge of that lot, and it was like slanted, and so as it started to pour, it just built up, and so at one point we were ankle deep in water, so I like sat on the wet table to avoid my shoes getting wet. So the tailgate kind of got ruined because it was literally raining and soaking wet for like 4 of the 5 hours. I think 2017 was a little bit was louder, but there were moments in this game this past weekend that got as loud as 2017. I just think that 2017 was louder just because there was moments that kept happening. So we scored the opening touchdown, and then we scored again after a turnover,
True,
and then
good
another
point.
turnover, and then the pick six.
Yep.
And so Notre Dame wasn't ever really in the game, and so like the crowd was just hype. Whereas for this game, it was more like, okay, we took a lead, and then it just got really, really conservative. Like it got super loud when Bain got that tipped ball and the interception and started turning back. Like it got loud. My ears, I did have a little bit of tinnitus after the game for sure. My ears were ringing a bit, but I'd say as a whole, 2017 was louder. But this past weekend's game did get pretty loud. I can send you. I have a video of like the Canes running out of the tunnel, and you can kind of hear the crowd like right before they run out. But there were points where it got loud.
Cool, that's awesome. Thank you for giving us like a breakdown and comparison on that. Since I wasn't
Joel
there, and
needs to
people
start
were
spelling
asking.
my name correctly.
What did he say?
He
stop.
misspells my name on purpose.
Stop complaining, Melissa. The Dolphins were gracious to host you and the Irish. You think he's doing it on purpose?
Yeah, because I told him he spelled it wrong, and then he still does it anyway.
Maybe
But
he
it's
does.
okay because I got a free PS5 from him, and he's already bought a Hoodie Girl hoodie to take his photo with me when I come to the Dope Takeover.
Maybe his phone auto corrects it to that. You know, like whenever it's supposed to learn what you type, but then it always keeps correcting
Yeah.
what you're putting in. Or maybe he does voice to text or something. I don't.
Yeah.
You know.
If he keeps misspelling my name, I won't flirt back with him via text message anymore.
Anyways, but Bethune, you too. I thought that
Joel-
Joel only flirted with
Joel
me,
is-
and it was just that.
Oh no,
This-
Joel's
okay.
is a little man slut apparently.
Anyways, again here, Bethune-Cookman. We know how we feel about the game. Like, let's be honest, but like, are you hyped up about it still? Like, I keep asking people that because I just feel like, you know, I'll be honest, the college football family crushed it this week with interaction on the channel. I'm not trying to make it about me,
Yeah.
but I just mean I can kind of gauge the hype level based on, you know, if it's a real hype game, you know, the views on the preview videos and the comments are all over the place. It was kind of like that for Bethune-Cookman. But then when I look at interactions on social media and all that stuff, it's just kind of low. But I understand. It's Bethune-Cookman.
Well, I mean, there's not like Bethune-Cookman fans on social media. Like there was more social media engagement because it's Notre Dame and it's an old rivalry, and they have fans all over Twitter. And one of their podcasts that used to exist got, you know, a little fresh. So I think that's why there was so much more interaction. I think fans are hyped. I would be more hyped if I could go to the game tomorrow, but I'm like home dying on my couch sick. So I've decided that I'm not going to spread my disease to somebody else, but my friends are going, so my tickets are getting used. But it kind of sucks that I can't go tomorrow.
You're right.
This
That
is what
makes
it
sense
takes
because we do, Miami fans,
to wear the
we
U
like to run our mouths.
inside
We
of
like
your
to talk
helmet.
trash a little
Yeah.
bit.
I hope
And we're
Hoodie
not
Girl
able to do
wins.
that with Bethune because there's nobody to go back and forth with. You're right.
Yeah.
And Joel, I see your message. I'm dying laughing over here. I'm rolling, but YouTube will not approve it. YouTube is on a kick of thinking everyone is speaking sexual tonight, and it's just
Wait,
blocking.
can you say what he said?
I'll screenshot it and text it to you after the stream.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
know. I
we'll
wanna know
use
what he
that.
said.
You can blackmail him later. So
He can text me what he said.
Okay.
He has my number.
okay. So yeah, but you're feeling pretty hype about it, right? Getting to watch Miami play and stuff. Is there?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna watch from my couch, drown in Dayquil, and then I guess I'll watch your stream since I'm gonna be home for it. There aren't many streams of yours I'm gonna get to watch because I'm going to 2 away games also. So.
Oh, that's good though. Like supporting the team and traveling to the
Yeah.
games and stuff, even some away ones. That's what they
Yeah,
need.
I'm doing
'Cause
the FSU and SMU.
Is there a score that because Chris brought up a point talking about potentially being disappointed if it's less than this number, and I feel like people were kind of shocked with mine, thinking that it was kind of low. Is there like a bar for you, like an expectation specifically score wise for
I don't
Miami
know
that
that
they got to
there's
meet?
I don't know that there's a certain number that I expect, but when our first team offense is out there, and I assume they're going to be out there for the first half, I want them putting points on the board every single drive.
Okay.
That is my expectation, for them to score every single drive. So I don't have necessarily a number, but against Bethune-Cookman, we should be scoring every drive.
Fair enough. I mean, for a team that just went toe to toe with what was a top 10 team and they won, I don't think that's an unrealistic expectation.
And here's what fans also got to realize: Dawson's not opening the playbook for Bethune-Cookman. He doesn't want teams to have tape on some of his other stuff. We didn't even scratch the surface of our playbook last weekend, because there's a million plays out there for the tight ends, but the tight ends were primarily used for blocking. I went back and rewatched the game. We used a lot of our tight ends for blocking. So I just don't see us opening the playbook that much. I expect us to run the ball a ton. So as long as we're scoring on every drive with our first team offense, then I'm happy.
Speaking of scores, do you have a score you would like to drop on me for the $600?
I'm wishing I had copied you last weekend. Instead, I changed the 1 point so it wouldn't be the same.
1 point.
I changed Notre Dame from 24 to 23 just so it wouldn't be the same.
Look, if you
and I
guys
could have made $600.
For real, if you guys have the same score as me or someone else, don't be afraid to use it, because if that's just what you feel, that's what you feel, And look, I can't win the money. I'm the host of the show, so I don't get the $600.
Yeah.
So
I wish that was what I was thinking. So we do think a lot alike, though, because you had me on the show a couple years ago, and we were predicting the Virginia game, and we predicted the same score, just different winners.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't be the first time.
Now, I mean, I've got 52-6, and people are saying that I'm low. That's unacceptable.
I just don't see us throwing a ton. I see us running the ball a lot. So I'm going to go with 61-9.
61 or 51?
61-9.
61 to 9.
And if you get it right this week and I went against my gut and didn't copy you, I'm going to be really mad.
Look, if I get it right 2 weeks in a row, then something's going on for real.
You better buy a Powerball ticket.
Yeah. Well, what's the cutoff time? Like 10 p.m. tomorrow? So I need to buy one before, just in case.
Yeah, for real.
And I'm just buying one.
Also, I gotta say, it was great hearing Chris on the show. I haven't talked to him in a while. I miss our late night real talks where me and Chris, have good chats.
Chris thinks I hate him because
I'm guessing he doesn't use his Twitter anymore that I tried to help him establish.
No, I've not seen him on Twitter. And I swear every time he calls me, I either have food in my mouth or I'm sitting on the toilet. It's one of the two every single time.
It's funny because you literally take like 3 days to answer my text messages.
Anyways, Melissa, it was good to hear from you. 61-9. I hope you feel better. Hopefully a big win tomorrow can help get you over the hump, So I appreciate you calling in, and we'll see. I got you at 61-9. I got you in.
Always a pleasure, Coop. Have a good one.
All right, talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
All right, peace. Boy, everybody's calling out Coop tonight, huh? I do a call-in show the night before every game, Kirk. Every game, and there is always a score prediction contest with the cash prize. Yep. Every time you do want to call in, that's the thing. That's what I tell people. It's a bit of a lottery system. Just put it on speed dial. As soon as that phone line opens up, just start spamming it. Get in. Contrary to popular belief, I do not play favorites. The reason why I'm able to address people by their name is once you call, I save you in my system. So we've been doing this 9 years. So over the years, I've built up, a contacts list. Yeah, I've got your number. I kept it. That's right. Did Louisville score? See, man, they're going to be fine. They were panicking for nothing. It's going to be okay. They finally got some dang rushing yards. Maybe I'm not watching the game, so I don't know. But did the run game just pick up or what? That doesn't look updated. They have Skinner. I forgot about that. Louisville has Jaleel Skinner. Yo, totally forgot about that. Yeah, it's been 9 years. Next year will be a decade on YouTube, Pensacane. Isn't it crazy? Let's try to get you in here, Randy. Let's open it back up. Yep, this is year number 9. And I saw some people asking about Sleeper. Look, man, I really do. The Sleeper app is on my phone. Those guys have sponsored the channel this season, and they're so nice to work with. So nice to work with. And we're going to try to do some live picks and stuff and see if we can win some bets this season. I love betting on sports. I don't bet on Miami because I'm afraid I won't bet with my head. You know what I'm saying? But I do bet. I do. Kyle, what's up?
What's up, man?
Kyle, do you have the Sleeper app on your phone?
I do
knew
not.
he did. I knew he did. My man. Kyle. How are you and Amber?
Yes, sir. Doing good. We are just chilling on a Friday night, watching you.
That sounds pretty exciting, if you ask me.
Sorry, Coop, I was getting my headphones in.
Oh, I said that sounds pretty exciting, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah. Especially getting off work and get to come home, get to relax, get ready for college football.
Yeah.
Get to see Miami play again, which is always great.
Do you have that Louisville game on?
I'm excited. I don't.
Okay.
I was trying to watch it a little bit before your stream, but then once you came on, I didn't want to try to juggle the two because I could keep your chat on my phone.
But it just popped up and said +2. Did Louisville go for 2? Somebody fill us in. What happened? Somebody said a big run for Isaac Brown, and then what? They go for 2
again? Because I know earlier they did to tie it up at 14, but did they go for 2 now?
Yeah, they did. And they got it.
What? Well, dang. So I guess did that put them up just by 8 points, so they would have to score 2?
That's 28-14 now.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's game over. 3:31 left. It's over.
Dang.
Boy, their fan base was crashing out there for a minute, though. I get it.
Man, I was shocked that James Madison was looking like they were going to beat him.
They're not bad. Really, they're not bad.
No. Yeah, no, they're not. They've had a pretty good track record of beating teams like Virginia Tech and like playing spoiler.
Man, that was like their big game though, because after Louisville, like I'll pop it up just real quick, and I swear we'll get to Miami stuff. They played like Weber State, then they got to play Liberty, Georgia Southern, Georgia State, Louisiana. Like the Louisville was their big game, and man, they were like, it was 7-6 at one point, in the second quarter. Like, that hurts.
Well, shoot, that's like what Amron bring up is like when Troy almost beat Clemson that one year when they had Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Like in Clemson, and it's like, wow. I mean, I'm telling you, James Madison, Troy, those type of teams, man, you don't want them to always come to your house because you never know what team you'll get.
Yeah, I remember a team. What was it? Was it Jacksonville State?
Oh God!
What was that team?
Yeah, Jacksonville State.
Maybe somebody can comment. I'm trying to remember who it was, but it started with a J.
Against FSU, Coop?
I can't remember. I need somebody to refresh my memory.
Coop.
Now you've seen like a little sample size of Carson Beck in a Miami Hurricanes uniform against Notre Dame. Is Kyle feeling pretty good about Carson Beck? It's just one game, but just out of one game.
I thought so. I thought after I saw what he did against Notre Dame, he just looked good, man. Like, because usually, like, I guess the reason I reacted like so favorably, like giving him like a 10 out of 10, was just because like that's his first game, back off the injury, and like new team, I mean, in the rain. I mean, and I already know he has all the talent and has the brain for it. But
right.
Just still, you just never know. So, really, I mean, he came out and I think he threw near perfect game.
He didn't throw any interceptions, and they said he threw 12 last year, so it was going to be at least, one a game,
right.
2 a game. And I think he made some real smart decisions out there. I know people want to go through and nitpick, like, the miracle one-handed catch from C.J. Daniels. If he wouldn't have caught it, it wouldn't have been a pick. Well, yeah, sometimes you got to make those throws. You got to try to fit it in there, and guess what? It was a touchdown. So,
right. It's like they were trying to take away that, like, the fact that, like, I guess Carson, because he was throwing, I guess as he was, getting hit or whatever. I can't remember the instance, but it's almost like they were trying to take away the catch, like the greatness of the catch, just because, like, well, he was already, throwing a bad throw anyway, and it could have been picked. But it's like, I mean, sometimes that happens,
You got to take some chances at times.
Yeah.
I
mean, you can't take. I mean, come on, the receiver made the play, so he put it in the air. So I mean, it's mostly C.J. Daniels that
that just still was a heck of a catch, man.
Dude, yeah, that's what I was telling Randy in the chat. There's no way that catch isn't gonna. How's that catch gonna get beat? Like how?
It's game one, right? So, I mean, we'll see. I still though don't think people talk enough about the Reuben Bain pick, where it's like deflected and then bounces off of somebody's foot, and then he catches it, and then he gets his butt upfield. Good grief, man!
I was hoping he would take that in for the tutty.
Yeah, that would have been sick. Yeah.
That would have been really good.
So, Kyle, I'm going to kick you over to the official new and improved score prediction. You know what? Hold on. We've been going to the wrong camera, I think, this entire time. Let me check something. There's no money on the screen. What's up with this? There, show me the money. There it is. How can we have a score prediction, Cam, without stacks of fat cash on it?
Yeah, you can't.
Well, I broke it. Hold on, Kyle. Hold on, I broke it. Hold on.
Oh, dang, Coop, you got all sorts of.
I broke it again.
The cha-ching button's not working. And
You know what? We're going to go back to the other one. You know what? Forget the cash. The cash is going to go in your pocket, Kyle. So we don't need to be flaunting it on the screen because you've already won it, because you're about to give me the numbers, the right score, the correct one for tomorrow.
What's your score again? I'll try to remember.
52-6.
What'd you get? 52. See, I've been thinking like 50, Miami 55. God, it's kind of tough. This is like one of the hardest kind of games to pick a score for, because like it could go one of two ways. Like we could score a really lot, or we could score, whatever, or they could score nothing. Or
yeah, I'm telling you, man, I think, call me crazy, I just want to say this. I don't think that Miami's going. It doesn't mean that Miami didn't dominate. I think they are going to absolutely dominate these dudes on both sides of the ball. I don't think they're. There's not going to be up for debate. Do I think Miami wins like 70-something-0? No, I don't think so. And it has nothing to do with Miami not executing well, or again, we know why. There's a couple reasons we know why. I could be wrong. That's just what my prediction is. But Chris said 63. Melissa said 61.
Yeah, I'd like to see the starters be gone by the second half. And if that's the case, that's why I'm thinking like Miami 55 and like Bethune. I guess this defense, I can't even see them scoring unless it's like field goal. Shoot.
I mean, how's their quarterback gonna have time, bro? Like even. I made that a key to a victory where I'm like, they're going to have to take some deep shots if they want to try to even stay in it. He ain't going to have time. I mean.
Do you know anything about their offense, Coop? Like anything? Like, do you know if they're like in bad shape, or do they have any veteran?
They're a pretty veteran team. A veteran.
They are.
It's no disrespect. A veteran FCS team. They did grab some guys through the portal. I like that Ross guy, that wide receiver. I think he's like 5'10", had over 100 yards against FIU. To be fair, they played two quarterbacks in the FIU game, but then one guy ended up getting more snaps than the other. I'm assuming that they'll roll with him and he'll be the starter against Miami. It really comes down to just the talent and athleticism on the team. It's just a lower tier opponent. Their football program is not necessarily in a great place, though.
See, the reason I'm debating is because I want to either say they're not going to score anything, or they're going to score like 2 field goals, like you think.
Go with your gut.
But dude, against this defense, like,
Kyle, do you smell that? That's money. 600 buckaroos.
God, man, 55-0. I'd love it. But yeah, just do 55-0.
Yeah. All right, 55-0 for Kyle. Cha-ching! The button's broke, so cha-ching. 55-0, a shutout. The Canes protecting the rock, says Kyle. I appreciate you for calling in. If Amber can't hear me, tell Amber I said hello. Amber, if you can't hear me, hello.
Hey, and she's the only Troy fan you're going to know, Coop, when we play Troy. So,
yes, we got it. We got to work on that.
You're going to have to find a Troy fan. That's going to be hard to find for the inside insight.
I'm bringing Amber on.
Yeah, that's what we said. That's it. Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, Kyle. I appreciate you, man. Right, hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right.
See you tomorrow. Go Canes, man.
All right. Some hesitation there for Kyle. I know it's tough to give any team 0, no matter who they are. It's tough to be like, are they really not even going to get a field goal? What if when Miami puts in second team defense and there's like a busted coverage and you know, they hit a bomb or something. It's a miracle throw. I mean, anything could happen, or against Miami starters even. I don't know. You know? People are asking who you call in. Good to see you, Orange and Green Blood. 865-229-4131. It's a number on the left-hand side of your screen. Lots of trash talk happening tonight. It's week 2. Some people are feeling good. Some people are not so good. But the trash talk has definitely fired up, and I'm here for it. We'll stay live. We'll take. I've only taken 3 phone calls. Coop, get on it. I know. We'll get through. We'll start taking some phone calls a little bit quicker here, and we'll stay live for a little bit longer. Yeah, a little bit longer. Put that thing on speed dial. Just call the number, George. George, right here. Yeah, I gotta go eat my pudding and get to bed. I got a kidney stone. Yo, MS79.
What's good, brother?
Hanging out, man. Ready for this game. It's kind of, I mean, I'm happy it's a night game, I guess, but we got to wait till 7 o'clock tomorrow. So it's going to be another late one, you know?
It's all right. We're just going to watch USF scare the heck out of the Gators.
When is that? Like 4:30, something like that?
Yeah.
True.
There'll be some good games on tomorrow. I think the A&M Michigan game, or not A&M Michigan, is it? No, Oklahoma Michigan. That'll be a good game.
You know what? I need to. I know Miami's the focus here, but let me pull up. I was just kind of curious at the schedule for tomorrow. Some other big games. Penn State plays FIU. Texas plays San Jose State. Duke has a ranked game against Illinois.
Yeah, I think that'll be good too. We'll see if Duke's going to be any kind of threat.
With that new quarterback.
Let's
see.
They got paid more than Beck.
Yeah. SMU and Baylor. What else do we have here? Clemson will get to bounce back. Ooh, Ole Miss and Kentucky. Little SEC showdown at 3:30 on ABC.
What up, Co-op?
What else do we have here? Any other big ones? Yeah, so Florida and USF is 4:15. Realistically, who do you have?
I still think the Gators win.
Yeah, me too.
I want to see if because we play them both, like we said. I just want to see if they give them trouble. You know, somebody's going to lose out of both of them. So I'd rather it be USF lose anyway, because I want them, like we always talked about, ranked.
Yeah.
We want the Gators ranked. But I don't know, man. They put a beat down on Boise.
Yeah.
You know, and they gave Alabama a hard time. Even last year, they almost beat Alabama, and then we come in and just destroyed them. You know, so I don't know. They give SEC teams a little trouble.
Who do you guys have in the chat? Do you have USF or Florida? What's your official prediction? And I do want to shout out Clean Streaming, my man. It is good to see you back for the 2025 season. Thank you for the 2, bro. Thank you.
I do got to say, if USF does win, I still don't think they can beat us. I just think that means the Gators weren't as good as they predicted, which I do still think that's the case too. Yeah,
they're they're still hyping them Gators up. Their fan bases, they're all in on Billy
before.
now. Yeah,
all that is lips clapping, bro.
And it just shows. And I mean, we're guilty of doing the same thing at times. You know, for our team, I get it. You want to root for your team. It's so fun to go back then and watch them once the games are played. You know,
we do. But you want to know what's the funniest part about it is the recent, and this is recent. The most lip talking we do, we won those games. It's the games like Syracuse where we are expected to win that we lose. I said it to Notre Dame people already, just like you did. I was more worried. I'm more worried about like Virginia Tech and Pittsburgh than I am of Notre Dame and Florida.
Oh, and that pissed them off so much. And I kept telling him, I was like, I'm not trying to disrespect you. It's just looking at it from a Miami Hurricanes fan point of view. We're going to get up for that game. Yep. And it was at home in the crowd and, you know, trenches versus trenches. And we feel good about it, you know? And you're right. It's the game that we got caught sleeping. Like, why were we not locked in? Or how do we blow this lead late in the game against a 5 or 6 win football team? Make it make sense. Like, that's what I'm worried about.
I'll try and speed this up. I know other people are trying to call it. Was it Virginia Tech that exposed our defense last year? I believe it was. Or was it – I think it was – or was it Cal? We played Cal first, right?
Was it Cal? Yeah, it was Cal first, wasn't it?
Okay.
Or was
so
it –
one of those
you know, Cal was –
our defense, and we never changed it. We never changed.
Cal was the game where we were down big. And then, you know, the offense came back and Cam Ward helped lead us. And then Virginia Tech was the
I think it was Virginia Tech that we exposed our defense the most, and we beat them by barely. But then we played Cal, and they knew, but we never changed our defense.
Yeah, it sounds sad to say that in a lot of ways I've tried to forget that season. Not because there weren't really awesome things that happened. It was a heck of a ride starting 9-0.
Yep.
But it was such a letdown at the end that it just
leaves a bad taste.
Yeah, but it looks like we played Virginia Tech first. Actually, I thought it was the other way around.
From our view the other night of the Notre Dame game, the only thing I kind of stressed out on is we need to spy the freaking QB, a mobile QB. Carr's not even a mobile QB.
Yeah, he's not.
Like, dude, he ran on us a couple times, you know. We've already beat Castellano before when he was at BC. We played him and we beat him. But
yeah, now it'll be interesting to see how Gus uses him.
Yes, and he didn't have the FSU line inside either. Although Boston College, I don't think was bad that year, but still. But anyway, man, I'm going to be. I hate to say this, but I'm picking the same score you did. I literally had already made that up in my mind.
You want that money, huh? Want that money?
That was a good number. That was a good number, man. I was thinking 52-6. I was thinking maybe like 48-3, but it's somewhere right in that area. I just don't see Mario running it up on him too much, man.
I don't either.
He's a great coach and a good guy, and I think he kind of holds that, like, and like you said, he was friends with the guy, the other coach.
Yeah, I think, let me double check because, you know, I mentioned this in the preview video, but it was, that would have been the 2023 season.
Yeah, like 48-7, I believe.
Is that what it was? I keep trying to talk about it and then I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 48-7. And I think they scored, I want to say they scored early, man. I want to say it was like one of the first drives they scored, and then it was it from then. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah, 48-7. Yep. And, you know, again, a score like that does not mean that Miami is any less of a football team. Some people, opposing team fans, are going to come in here and be like, oh, you're trying to make an excuse. Like, if Miami was good, they would score 60, 70. Again, it's deeper than that. You got to actually.
So that's the philosophy. What did the Gators beat Long Island Iced Tea? What was the score of that game? Wasn't it like 42-3 or something like that? Their first game.
Didn't they? I thought they scored.
They might have scored a touchdown.
55-0. 55-0.
Okay. All right.
But now also that's the first game. They're trying to figure out what they've got. We played our first game against a tougher opponent. Now basically what I'm saying is we're on the same page with the score.
Yes. Yep. So same score, man. Lock her in.
So all right. So we're gonna need it on the official score prediction cam here.
Miami 52, Bethune-Cookman 6.
Cha-ching, locked him in. Imagine that does hit, and then you win the $600, and then I went 2-0 2 weeks into the season. What a crazy chain of events that would be.
I really, I think your score, I'm glad you hit right on, but I think we beat them worse. I think we beat them 27-14. I'm telling you, the refs gave them 10 points. I mean, whatever. People can say what they want. But
Man, people got so mad. YouTube is so strict on blocking comments, even if I turn off filters. There were a bunch of Notre Dame fans that jumped on my walking and venting, and they were like, "You cry baby, bitching and complaining, and you already won the game." And I'm like, number one, it's walking and venting. So the point of that series is I just here's something I'm passionate about or something I'm upset about, And I do feel like some of that when you go back and look at some of those no calls, then come on, man.
yeah. Okay, I mean, again, let's take away 7. We still beat them by 6.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Either way, I still think we beat them worse than we did. And yeah, do I think Mario got a little conservative? Oh, I wanted to make a point. Somebody was complaining about how Mario and they got too conservative. They have to run the ball because it runs clock. That if you throw the ball and they don't catch it, and it stops the clock. So to stop people from crying too much about him getting too conservative, yes. Do I think we should have ran a little bit different, maybe in the middle? I don't know, But we won. That's what matters.
Yep, we won the game, and again, you can look at the final score and stuff, but just like we're talking about with this Bethune-Cookman game, it's not going to tell the whole story.
Yep.
So, MS, I got you locked in 52-6, same as Coop. That means we
kidney stone goes well.
That means we split it if we both get it right. Right? 383. I'm kidding.
I just want to win, bro.
I know. I'm joking. No, you get all the money, man. I get nothing. Coop don't even get a cup, man. Ridiculous. Hey, MS, I appreciate you, bro.
I would put some back in the pot because you did win with me.
All right. I'll take that.
All right, later, my brother.
Appreciate you, bro. See you.
You too, bye.
My man MS, he's a good dude. Hold on. Max is down here licking the giant spoon. Yeah, there ain't nothing in it, my boy. Hey, I thought I heard like a licking sound, and I looked down, and Max is just licking the giant spoon. What a crazy dog. What a crazy dog. Let's see if I... There you go. You can see his butt. There he is. He's hanging with us. You don't want to eat the spoon. Hold on. You don't want to eat the spoon, buddy. All right, let's get the phone line open back up. 865-229-4131. Let's get that bad boy open back up here. Clean streaming again. Appreciate you. Duck coming in with the 2 also. He says, I hope Hoodie Girl wins. Harry, good to see you.
Hey.
Hello. Who do we have here?
I'm busy watching Coach Coop on the internet right now. It's a bad time to call.
And then I went 2-0 2 weeks.
Oh, wait a minute. Coop, that's you?
This is the Coach Coop show. Who do we have?
I had to turn down my radio. My name's George. I live in Oregon.
This is the George.
Well, I don't know. There's other Georges out there, but I'm the only one I know.
How are you, man?
I don't even know anyone else named George. Listen, my dad had a kidney stone when he was like 65 years old. He's gone now, but, like 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he called his natural doctor, and they said, drink lemon juice and I don't even know. What did I say? There's two ingredients, lemon juice and something. And he pissed that thing out a few days later. It breaks it up into little pieces, and you're going to hate your life while you're pissing it out. But it worked.
I don't know, man. I'm always so hesitant to, they sell some kind of pill on Amazon that's called like Stone Breaker. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm afraid my whole kidney's going to fall out or something if I take that.
Them.
Yeah. Now, you remember, George, I had 2 of them last year.
I know.
Remember? Yeah, and I had to have them surgically removed, and
You did the wrong thing. I told you last year. Do the same thing. It's fucking vinegar, lemon juice. I mean, or you could use vinegar. Same thing. Vinegar, lemon juice. I mean, it's lemon juice and honey or some ass shit. I put it in the chat earlier. I forget what I said.
But you've never had one yourself, right?
No, I'm immune to that kind of shit. I drink so much beer. I'm not.
Well, that's what other people told me.
Down.
They told me to drink beer, so I was chugging Modelo's.
I didn't know. I didn't know that. I never heard that one.
I was drinking what do they call them, Blue Moons, and I was putting like orange slices or something in it, and it never came out. That's
all trash. Every beer you just named, don't drink any of that mass-produced shit. Find a microbrewer. Get yourself a good IPA. When you come out here to Oregon, I'm going to introduce you to beer.
There's no good beer. I've tried so many of them. There's no good beer.
Yeah. You're going to have to, you can smuggle back a few cases when you leave, put them in your carry-on bag.
Well, I mean, I'm over 21.
That's good. Oh my God, I can take you into weed stores.
Anyways.
I'm so spoiled, man. All the weed I get now, it's all diamond fucking impregnated. They're doing some crazy shit out here with weed.
So
they take all the little trichomes and they smash them together and they put them inside, and then they roll the paper and hash. I'm like, what the?
You're speaking another language to me, George. I don't
say it.
I don't know.
Hey, did Google really block me saying "kiss my ass"?
Yes. Yeah, it said that you were speaking.
That's Billy the Kid. That's off Young Guns.
It said you were speaking in sexual terms.
Well, it's Billy the Kid off Young Guns. He said they can kiss my ass. That's where I got that from. It's on TV, and it's perfectly fine to say.
Yeah. Well, I grew up in a very like sheltered situation, so like I've not seen many movies and shows and stuff, so I've never even heard of what you're talking about. But I believe
you're so lucky. You're so lucky. God bless your parents.
Do you?
They tried to protect you from this shit show.
Can I ask you a question,
George? Now you're a grown up. Yeah.
Are you scared of Carson Beck?
No, I feel sorry for him.
Why?
Something to do with his droopy eyes.
Do you think we look alike?
I'm sure he's
honestly.
A nice kid.
Do you think that we look alike? And we're going to talk some football, guys. Don't worry. I want to get his opinion. Do you think that I look like Carson Beck?
You look young and healthy. He looks like a burned out drug addict.
No. Don't talk about my QB like that, George. That's QB1.
So whatever. If I was the coach, you would be starting, not him.
Wait a minute. You know what? I know why you don't like him, George.
Why?
You couldn't beat him at Georgia, and you're still not going to be able to beat him at Miami.
He looks nothing like you. You're a young, healthy stud. He's a burned-out old man. We're going to crush him. He probably won't play another game after the Florida game. I guarantee you we're going to take him out. Tell the coach, tell everybody, there's nothing you can do to stop it. We are going to land on him. There's a landing pad.
If you could trade DJ Lagway right now for Carson Beck, would you do it?
You offered DJ Lagway $7 million in the offseason to come to your school, and he shot you a bird. You know that, right? It's on the internet. And Georgia offered him $7 million too.
Yeah, and I've heard that it's illegal to lie on the internet, so it's 100% true.
Right. That's right. That's where I get all my information.
So what about, from an outside perspective, as a Florida fan, is there anything that does worry you about Miami after you've seen this first game against Notre Dame? Like you guys, George is a Florida fan. They got to worry about USF.
Subject. Nothing can get me off the internet. I'm on a rampage. But if we lose the USF, you may never hear my voice again. I might disappear and change my fucking name if we lose the USF. We better not lose that game. USF.
They're not
hot shot quarterback.
They're not bad though. I mean, both of you have a dual threat quarterback.
I saw what they did to Boise. I'm like, what the?
One, you guys don't really know what you have because the opponent that you played week 1. Like that was a warm-up game.
We're not going to know until we
Yeah.
play LSU in Miami. And
Yeah.
then we're going to be number 1 in the country, and you're going to be number 19 after we kick your ass. But feet, whatever. What's Google allow me to say?
I know you're not that confident yet, George, but I appreciate and respect that you're pulling for your team, right? You're a Florida fan. So
I have a new neighbor moved in downstairs. He's only been here a few weeks. He came up this morning and knocked on my door, and I opened the door and I said, "Did you spike my drink last night? Did we have sex?" That's funny shit. He's like, never hardly met me. But I don't let people in my house. It's like,
what if hypothetical
let
scenario?
some guy in.
Hypothetical scenario, and then I want to get your numbers.
Okay.
If I'm just making up just off the top of my head.
Okay.
If myself and Joel Davis randomly showed up on a Tuesday afternoon and knocked on your door, would you let us in?
No, I would block your phone number and call the sheriff. But if you give me a 2-day notice, that's different. I'll let you in.
But you would recognize me. I would have the big, like, oversized hat on, and like you would know it's me.
I'm pretty sure I would think it's Carson Beck. I'm going to suck my toes, beg me for forgiveness.
George, so Miami versus Bethune-Cookman. You have an opportunity to win $600.
Okay.
Do you want to give a score prediction?
I was going to jokingly say Bethune-Cookman 75, Miami 0, but we're talking about money
it's
now. I'm going to
$600.
get serious.
Yeah.
I'm going to get serious. Okay. Let's think about this for a minute. I need
and
numbers.
I'm good for it,
Somebody
man. People.
Somebody put a score in the chat that's legitimate so I can guess.
They're not going to want to give you theirs because they're going to call in and give it.
What if we tie? What if there's a tie?
Don't read them because they're going to try to get you. They're going to give you stuff like 3-0 and
all right,
and
27.
1-0. Like, they don't want you to
Miami
win it.
can score 4 touchdowns. That's 28, and they can probably get a few field goals. That's another 9 points. 28-9. That's 37 or something. So Miami 37, Bethune-Cookman. Let's give them 4 field goals. 12. How's that? 39, 37-12.
37-12, Miami.
Yeah.
And you're sure?
Yes, 28 plus 9. That's a lot of scoring for Miami, though. But they can do that. You can do that. Now, you have a suck-ass field goal kicker. I want to change my mind.
We hit a 47-yard field goal to win that Notre Dame game. Carter Davis, the transfer from FAU.
34-9. That's my final score. My final prediction.
34-9. Miami.
Yeah.
Okay, you're sure? Because once I lock it in, you can't change it.
Lock it in. Bethune-Cookman can kiss my ass.
Okay. Cha-ching.
Billy the Kid.
34-9. Huh?
That's a good score. That's a good guess.
Yep.
You get 4 touchdowns, a couple field goals. They score a couple field goals. That sounds right. Sounds about right.
George, I appreciate you. If that score is right, I'll be calling you that night to say congratulations, and I'll get you the money.
I love Joel so much, and Nick. Can you believe they beat Alabama into the ground?
I hope they win all of their games up until the Miami game because I'm going to be there.
I hope everybody's undefeated when we play them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, USF is technically.
DJ Lagway has never lost a college football game that he started and played the whole game. You know that, right?
I'll be honest. I'm not trying to trash talk you. I think
6-0.
I think you guys are overhyping DJ Lagway. Like I still really do. I think he's okay. He's not bad, but I think you guys are overhyping him. I truly do.
6'3", 250 pounds. He will run you over. He's never done it, but he's 6'3", 250. We're saving him. We've never used him like that. Wait until he runs right up the middle. It's over. You're done.
He can't.
He's Cam Newton on steroids.
We appreciate you calling in. I ain't know, but he's.
I love you more.
Yeah.
I love you more.
George, we
And
appreciate you.
And yes, I will let you in if you show up unannounced.
Okay.
But I'm moving in 2 weeks. Don't come to my old address. Just come to the new address.
Where are you moving to? Not your address, but I mean, are you still
I'm
going to be
moving.
in?
It's in the same zip code, but it's a different county. Isn't that
Okay.
a trip?
Okay. Huh.
Yeah. I'll send you my address.
Are
as
there
soon as I know.
still like 5G towers close by to the new one?
This is even better. You're not going to believe this. There's only 8 apartments in my new place. I'm so happy. I know the owner. He's like an old man that keeps forgetting. He told me what he said yesterday. This is going to work out great, man. I'm going to be his memory card. I'm going to be like, you told me that yesterday, man.
All right, George.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, man.
Right.
Keep it up in
I
the
love
live
you
chat.
and Joel.
And
I love Orange and Green Blood. I love Kyle. I love all those guys. Melissa,
good
the
people.
Hoodie Girl.
Good people.
Shit,
yep. Good people. We're all family, bro. We'll talk.
Right.
We'll talk to you again soon. All right, George.
Yeah. As we get closer to game day, we will definitely
Of course.
talk.
Yeah. Yep. I got you locked in though for the score prediction contest. So I'll talk to you soon, George.
Hey, tell me my score again. What was it? 34.
What do you think it was?
34-6.
You
Something
got
like
it.
that.
You got it.
Yeah.
All right, George. I'll talk to you
All
soon.
right. Later, man.
All right,
Bye.
peace. All right, Talbot. Brandon, how are you?
What up, Coop? I'm good. How you doing?
I'm surviving. You know how it is.
I have no words for the caller before me. I'm dumbfounded. But
George is a good dude. He's a good dude. He likes Florida, and I mean, you know, Florida fans. You know, I mean, we got to cut them some slack. They've had some tough times. It's, we've been there, we've been down and out. Wants to be excited, but doesn't believe half the stuff he's saying, but you got to put it out there, trying to manifest it. Like, I've been there.
Florida fans, we just got to grade them on a curve.
So what do you think, man? Got to see Carson Beck for a game. I know I don't want to make it sound like Carson Beck's the only player that matters, right? But it's just so many people were harping on him, and opposing teams' fans talking about how he's going to be trashed this season, and Georgia didn't even want him. You get to see a little sneak peek of him against Notre Dame. You pretty impressed with him?
Everybody knows now why he's 25-3.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're in the SEC with a 24-3 record. How bad can you be?
Well, apparently, pretty bad.
To them, he was garbage, but
getting carried by his teammates.
Go watch the Georgia games. I mean, look how many drop passes they had. Look how many, balls hit their receivers right in the hands, and you're going to blame Beck for that? I mean, blame who you want, but at the end of the day, I'm glad he's in green and orange.
You and me both.
I mean, ain't no other way to put that one.
It's just,
when he's standing back there throwing it makes me feel better.
Yeah, it's nice when you have someone with experience like that. And look, this is no shot. Truly, I mean this. But imagine the difference in the feeling if we were rolling into that Notre Dame game with any of the other quarterbacks on the roster right now starting.
Don't do me like that.
Yeah.
It makes my chest hurt.
That's what I'm saying. It's no hate. Like, I think Luke Nickel will be good. Emory has very limited starts. I still really don't know what to think about him. Judd ain't played any. You know what I mean? Like, we're walking into that game with a totally different vibe, man. With Carson back there, who's played a ton of football, we were chilling.
Oh yeah, and you're right. I mean, with Emory, I don't know how to feel about Emory either because, he beat Clemson, but every game since then, he's looked terrible. I don't know what to think about. You beat Clemson, but then you I don't know, you just fall apart like against Arizona State or Iowa State. I
Yeah,
mean,
and I don't want people to think I'm trying to open up an opportunity to take a dump on the other quarterbacks. It's just as far as bringing in, having someone start game one that has a lot of experience. That was a big deal with no warm-up games. So we didn't play Bethune-Cookman last week. We played Notre Dame. So it was just nice. It was nice,
to be able to go in and have the confidence that we're not going to be walking into with a quarterback that's inexperienced.
Yeah.
And the biggest game of his probably life, and be like, okay, here we go. I mean, we got to roll what we got. No. I mean, I'd rather have Beck back there any day of the week.
Streams like this are always difficult, and it's the same thing I said in my preview video, because how much can we really sit here and break down Bethune-Cookman? I don't want to sound like we're big-headed. It's just really, like, let's be honest, at this point with the type of team that Miami has put together, it's just, it's a no-brainer. So it's even it feels weird to sit here and, to compare the position groups and stuff. So it's tough for me to think of things to talk about with the game. Now, after this, we're good, man. USF, Florida State, we're good after this, as far as having things to talk about and hyping up the game and stuff.
Exactly. I mean, how many of our fans really have watched the Bethune-Cookman game besides when we play them?
Right. I get it.
I'm like you on that. There's really not much you can really break down and talk about as far as games, because we don't watch them. We watch Miami.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I'm watching some of these bigger games. Like 100%, I'll be checked in for USF Florida tomorrow before we play. Definitely. I mean, we're getting to see our next two games we'll play, and those two teams are facing off tomorrow. So that's going to be awesome.
It's going to give us a look at both teams.
Yep.
Because, neither one of them want to lose to each other. So.
Yeah, and they said Bethune has a great band.
On the bag of Florida.
I don't think the Bethune band is traveling. I could be wrong.
Their band is the truth, though.
Yeah, it is. I don't think that they're making the trip for this game. If I think that's what I heard, anyways.
So let me ask you a question.
All right.
How conservative do we get, and how early?
Conservative?
In your opinion.
I don't know that conservative versus playing like second and third team guys. Maybe. I think that if the field is wet, I still think Miami wants to run the ball just in general. I think they can.
I do too.
I think they can take some chances, throw the ball downfield. It's not that they're not going to throw the ball, but I still think for this game, it's not even about being conservative as much as it's just, I think Miami pours it on early because they're going to be able to run the football. And I still think they're going to throw the ball around as long as it's not raining during the game. But if the field is wet, and then again, taking out the starters, I still think if you're up is a early third quarter type of thing. And again, I think the score just reflects that.
How big of a lead do we jump out to early enough to when you start pulling people?
I still think you let them play the first half.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I think either way you let them play the first half, and I would like to see them roll out the starters for at least a drive. I know some other people didn't like that opinion, but I would just like to see the focus and the mindset, of those guys coming out after the break. And especially if you're up, you come out and, I don't know, Miami's up 41-0 at halftime. Well, these guys got to come out and be ready to play and keep pouring it on in the second half of the game, and not just be in what's the word? In autopilot, and they got to go through and be playing Miami football. So I think it would be important to have them come out and do a drive. But I'm not the coach. I'm just a fan. So.
I think the same way. I think you let them play the first half and at least a drive or two just to keep their mindset focused.
Mm-hmm.
that, what our standard is.
Because after this, man, it ain't no joke.
No, it's it's the road after this one.
Yep. So this is kind of the last chance to get some of that stuff worked out before it starts getting real serious. So.
Yeah, because I need to see the tight ends more involved. That's one of my biggest things. You got to find a way to get the ball to Elijah Lofton.
Yeah, man, dude's such a playmaker. Got to get the ball in his hands for sure. So, Brandon, let me kick you over to the official score prediction cam with $600 on the line. Let me ask you this. Do you already have a score in your head?
Yes.
Okay. What's your confidence level on a scale of 0 to 10?
I would probably run about an 8.
An 8. Okay, so he's feeling real good about it. All right, I'm ready for it.
I'm going 51-3.
51-3. And we already know, but we need video, receipt here.
I'm rolling with the Canes.
Rolling with the Canes. Cha-ching, Brandon. I got you locked in 51-3. Does anybody have... Chris has a potential garbage time touchdown for Bethune, but everybody else is field goals or holding them to 0. And I'm with you guys. I'm on the same page.
I think with Heatherman, I think it's going to be a big point for Heatherman for them not to score. So it would be. It's just one of the things for the defense to, even if it is Bethune-Cookman in garbage time, we don't want them to score.
Still, yeah, and it's our house. Yes, I get Hard Rock Stadium, Dolphins, blah blah blah, but that's where we play at home. So defending the home stadium, keeping them out of the end zone. I like that if that's the mindset and going into this one for sure.
I just know I feel better with this defense than ours from last year. I just not know that much.
Yeah. So hey, Brandon, I got you.
I'm gonna let you get some more people in here, man.
I got you locked in, man. So if you hit it, I'll be calling you and trying to find a way to get you that big 600.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, thanks, bro.
All right, good night, boss.
All right, peace. All right, be honest. What are you guys doing with the money if you win the 600? Because I'd really like to see something other than buying beer and cigarettes like the Florida State fan did that won it when it was 500. Like, what? Is it going to help somebody out? Is somebody going to make the car payment? Somebody going to buy something for their kids, a new swing set or something? I don't know. It's going to be beer and cigarettes? Melissa's paying for the Monday Night Football Cowboys tickets, Bills. Keith says cocaine and a hooker. I mean, it's your money. You use it for whatever you want. It's your money. I don't know about you guys, but $600 is not chump change to me. Maybe it is to some of you. Maybe you live a way different lifestyle, and I'm happy for you. I am. But it ain't chump change to me. We'll get a couple more in here. Let's get them in. My man Crip.
How you doing, Coop?
I've been better, but I've been worse.
Yeah, you keep getting that stone issue.
God, bum, man. Everybody jumped all over me on Twitter, and they said, Coop, put down the Mountain Dew.
Well, listen, you got to drink a lot of water, man.
Man, well, I'm drinking water. How much water do I have to drink?
Well, listen, I have a lot of family members that had the issue, but I drink constant water, and I've never had a stone issue.
Okay.
Ever. And I guarantee you, I'm older than you.
Serious question. How much water realistically are you drinking a day?
I have a gallon sitting at me at any time because, I do smoke a lot of weed and it makes your mouth dry. So I do drink a lot of water.
How much did you say? A gallon?
I say a gallon every 2 days.
Every 2 days. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like that maybe there's so many factors that play a part in the kidney stones. I don't know. Maybe I'm just having bad luck. My kidneys hate me.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a natural thing that I've never experienced. So I hear it's excruciating because I was in the emergency room and I was right next to someone who was passing one.
Yeah.
And this grown man was screaming like bloody murder.
It brought me to my knees last year.
And then you hear it hits the metal tray like pink.
Yeah. I wouldn't know because they sent like a robot arm up in my wing wang and went up and got it,
Yeah, yours was stuck. Yeah. You had to go through the procedure.
Yeah. So, Crip, Miami's 1-0. Undefeated. Ain't nobody beat this football team yet. You feeling pretty good?
Yeah. Of course. I'm always feeling good about the Kings. I've had for a long time, even though they were mediocre for a long time.
You scared of
a lot of shit with the Canes.
Florida? USF? Bethune?
No. Not after beating the Irish. And we know what the Irish did last season. So, yeah. No. So,
man,
basically, we beat Ohio State, basically. So.
Can we admit watching the Notre Dame fan meltdowns has been so much fun?
Well, I was kind of depressed about I thought we should have put the foot on their neck while we had the chance.
Look, can I play you a clip, Crip? Can I play everybody here a clip? Can you hear the stream, Crip?
No, because if I hear it, then you're gonna.
All I have to say to Miami
to mute it.
All right, well, hold on. Let me play a clip for people. Give me just like 20 seconds, and then I'll fill you in. Check this out, guys.
I can see it.
Okay.
But
Check this out.
I won't be able to hear it.
A message from the Notre Dame fans.
Fans is they better enjoy the Week 1 victory. All I have to say to Miami fans is they better enjoy the Week 1 victory. Have Carson Beck, who's almost mid-20s, has a million career starts against C.J. Carr, making his first ever start.
Oh, I can
what did we say?
This guy is saying.
Spinning it, excuse
I can only imagine what he's saying.
Look, he says, well, y'all brought in an experienced quarterback, Carson Beck, and we had C.J. Carr, a young quarterback, in his first start. What did we say? I went on 2, 3, 4, 5 Notre Dame shows, and I said, listen, man, I'm not pretending like we know that I know everything about Miami and Notre Dame in college football, but we did call this. We called the meltdown, and we called the excuses.
The last time you really lost was you got destroyed by the Hurricane.
Hold on, it ain't over yet. Hold on, check this out.
Do they not remember that?
He said, and we're your Super Bowl. Hold on.
In Miami Super Bowl, probably the first sell they've had since Notre Dame played their last.
Our Super Bowl.
Yeah, hold on.
Everyone can play great in their Super Bowl in their own backyard, but just wait till you come to South Bend next fall. I'm sure there won't be many Miami fans traveling to South Bend next fall. C.J. Carr.
And then he looks like a rube.
He follows it up with, well, we're going to beat y'all next year.
Yeah, he looks like a rube.
Excuses. This was the most important game going in here. We're going to whoop y'all. Now we're talking about 2026. I just thought that was the funniest thing ever. Like I said before, like just own it. You started a young quarterback. We were able to shut down Jeremiah Love, and we won the football game. This is what happens when you don't give a team at least a little bit of respect going into it, and then you have to backpedal and start plugging in all these excuses. You know, like I went in saying, let's step back and look at this objectively. Notre Dame's a pretty good football team. They have this going for them, that going for them. But I think about here, man, it was Miami's trash. Carson Beck's washed up, overpaid, interception machine, and that trash ass, terrible interception machine quarterback beat y'all.
And stuff. If I was Mario, I would have put more points on the board.
Look, I'm fine with winning. I'm happy with winning that game.
I know a win is a win against the higher rent. I know, but you know, there's principalities to the thing, and I think Mario
they
should
set themselves
up
up
a little bit.
They set themselves up for it. They all blocked me on Twitter. I went through and like had done a bunch of back and forth with Notre Dame fans. I can show you. The tweets won't show on my stuff anymore because they all blocked me. I wasn't rude or mean about any of it.
Well, listen, I'm still upset about what Clemson did to you during the championship game when they came up to you and put the shit upside down. I wish I was there. I wish I was sitting right next to you.
Crip would have been throwing hands, wouldn't he?
Oh, yes. Yes, there would have been hands throwing, knuckles coming out. Yes. Don't dare do that in front of me.
Like, look, the post is just one example. I went through and we were just talking football, not taking personal shots or anything. Post is unavailable. They went through and deleted all of them and blocked me.
That's what they get for posting all that Catholics versus convicts part 2 shit.
Come on.
That's what they get for posting that shit. They deserve every bit of what they get because there was like Catholics versus convicts, unintelligent thugs. Don't know how to play. They're unintelligent.
If Miami loses a game this year, I'll be right here. I'll man up. I'll put my big boy pants on. We probably lost a bet, so I might have to dye my hair or strip down butt naked and run outside or something.
Again. That ain't happening again.
We'll own it. We'll own it.
Mario's got this team in the right way.
Crip, I need some magic numbers from you.
All right. Hey. I want to say, hey, get well, Melissa. Sorry you're in bed. All right, now we can give my score.
I'm ready, Crip.
All right. I think it's going to be 67-6, and those are not 2 missed field goals. That's a touchdown with a block extra point by the Hurricanes.
Oh, very specific here. Okay. Cha-ching, Crip, we got you locked in. Big. 60.
Of course.
That's the biggest prediction for Miami so far tonight. 67 points.
I try to go big. I'm very confident in the team that I love.
Yeah, that's real big. 67.
I got
6.
an int on me, so it's for life.
Yeah. I hope you're right, man. I'll take 67. Heck yeah.
Hope I'm right too. I could use $600.
Yeah. So hey man, good luck. Hopefully I'll be putting that cash money in Crip's hands. And just looking forward to hanging out tomorrow, man.
Word up. I'll see you tomorrow, Coop.
All right, sounds good. I'll be there. All right, peace.
This is what it takes.
My man Darren checking in.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
From the original Top Gun film, the encounter was a victory, but I think that we've shown it as an example of what not to do. That's the reality of going ultra-conservative in the second half against Notre Dame.
Darren! Notre Dame. That's what they were saying up in the stands. Dame, we lost. Dame. Original Top Gun film. I've never seen Top Gun. And probably just made a lot of people upset. Is that the one with what's his name? Don't they fly jets or planes or something? Tom Cruise. What's the appeal to this movie? I'm asking as someone who's just never seen it and doesn't know anything about it. Is this like a war movie? Is this something that I can watch in 2025 and honestly watch it with an open mind, like, and enjoy it? I've never seen Top Gun. I don't know anything about it other than that I knew there was an actor in it that I know. I just couldn't remember his name. I had to see his face. It's a guy that plays in Edge of Tomorrow. Tom Cruise.
Yo, let me get in co-op.
Flex. We'll try to get you in here, man. Appreciate the 2. No, I've never seen it. It never looked like my kind of movie. I'm not big into like airplanes and fighter jets and stuff, but I don't. Maybe it's cool. Maybe I'll watch it someday. Patriotism. Oh, it's not a war movie. I'm not trolling. Never seen it. Nope. I can probably count the movies I've seen on these 2 hands. I might need 1 foot, a couple toes. Darren, thank you very much for the big 20, man. So I didn't get the Top Gun reference. It says that's the reality of going ultra conservative in the second half against Notre Dame. Thank you, Darren. Appreciate the love. Thank you, my man. Hope you've been doing good. Flick's also with the 2. Legendary Scratch Bills checking in. No, lucky I didn't say it out loud because I was about to name someone that wasn't Tom Cruise. I was thinking of some guy that was on Star Trek or something. You do have to call in for the score prediction. To make it official, we do need the score. I don't want it to be like a money thing. I don't want people to be like, oh, if you donate money, you can predict the score, you know. Nick, the Florida State fan, you always, what's the secret? You always seem to find a way to get in. Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Sorry.
There you go. Yeah, I can hear you.
AirPods are not working on me again.
Them AirPods, they got soaked, didn't they?
Yeah, good cause though.
Oh yeah. For you guys.
You really want to know the secret?
Yes, I do.
Watch your eyes.
When Coop's trying to give you guys a hint.
The left-hand side of the screen to his right. That's when you start calling. Only you guys get that hint.
Smart. Very smart, actually.
Do I sound all right? My voice is still shot from Saturday.
Yeah, you sound fine to me. Yeah.
I'm going to have to cheer it less loud tomorrow.
So going to be at the Florida State game, the, was it East Texas A&M?
Yeah, it's going to be like 90, but it'll be fun. The renovated Doak is really sweet.
I mean, a couple more weeks, be seeing it in person.
Yeah, we have like a real like entrance now. Like a big wall, home of the Seminoles, and then a big old spear right in the middle of like an open patio. It's really cool.
Yeah, I thought, because I didn't follow it super close, I thought they were just adding some more seats or moving seats around. But it sounds like they did a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, they made it like an NFL style experience. Like they actually really put a lot of emphasis on the fan experience.
Hey, look, I can respect a good, like, you know, awesome experience at a stadium, even if I'm traveling. Like, you know, I've been to UNC, I've been to Duke. Man, which one? It was UNC was like kind of disappointing. I'll be honest.
That was in Chapel Hill?
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really think it was anything special. It's just all right. And they would, like, you know, ring this bell on third downs, and then like I don't know. Like Duke felt like I was walking out into a forest somewhere, and there was like a stadium like nestled in the woods over here. North Carolina was just is all right. I'm not trying to take shots at them or anything. It's just
Duke
all
used to
right.
have a track around that
you
field.
know,
like it was like truly a high school kind of experience. Yeah, they played easy. So
The Canes are back.
Let me give a quick shout out here, real quick, if you don't mind, Nick, to Ross Miller, who has just grown the Canes fan, gifting out 5 memberships. Make sure that you thank Ross if you got gifted. 904 Hurricane Legend 123. There it is, my man. Chris Brown, Destination Disney TV, and Kyle, who is, by the way, guys, a Florida State fan. While we have a Florida State fan on the line, so look at it. The stars have aligned. This is perfect. Ross, you could not have picked better people for that to go to.
I evaded it this time.
There's someone who is missing a U, and it makes me sad. It does, because it would look great. It really would look good. And Legendary Scratch Builds, the 305. The Canes are back. Those words will not leave my lips unless I'm reading it from someone else saying it. But I'm happy with the play they played against Notre Dame for sure.
Yeah, I'm happy you guys got that too. I mean,
Thank you.
I read an article that the commissioner was like crapping himself because he was like, "Hey, the ACC is going to schedule these games. We actually gotta get some of them in." And yeah, he was very happy with the Alabama and Notre Dame downfall.
Hey, some of these ACC really nice, teams handle business. Not all of them, but
yeah, Clemson was shocking. Usually that they have like a ridiculous record at home, so. And FSU's beaten LSU twice. I don't understand what the big deal is.
And they let me down. I picked Clemson for that one. Looked like a big fat dummy.
Lee Corso went perfect. That was a storyline victory. Baptizing Doak in Alabama's tears, also a storyline victory. So yeah, we're having a good old time.
That was really the play. I mean, come on. After everything Lee Corso has done, universe looking out for him. Like you should have just went and just parlayed money line all of Lee Corso's picks. Would have been the play.
Yeah. Our community needed it too. That's why some people are clowning us for field rushing. The last time we did that was Florida, and I've actually been lucky enough to do it twice now.
Man, rush that stinking field. That was an awesome win. Anybody who's making fun of Florida State for that, man, is just crazy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, I know everyone wants to get in, so I'll go ahead and
I'll kick you over. I'll kick you over. $600 on the line on the official score prediction cam. Maybe I need to spruce this back up in a way though. I think because since it doesn't say score prediction cam, do I have a?
Well, Kim K went on strike, didn't she?
She did. She chose to not sponsor the channel this season, so I kicked her off the screen.
No.
You're not going to pay up. We can't put you up there, Sleeper, however, if you guys haven't downloaded the Sleeper app, they did. I'm just saying.
Well, they would have been broke if you're betting on FSU.
Come on, we don't have a prediction cam words or nothing. Good grief!
You need my numbers?
What is it? That's not it. That one was under a file that said loser, but he won. He didn't lose, so it's got to be in the wrong place. I mean,
not this year.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. I'm gonna close it out for now. We're just gonna stick with this, Nick. All right.
Dude, Norvell was on fire too. Everyone was clowning him and Tommy for their words all off season. And they ended up being quite right.
Backed it up. I mean, the thing is, everybody's like, oh, but it's not the Bama of Saban, but did they not still back? Did they not still back up what they said though? They said they were going to beat Alabama. Well, they did. They beat Alabama. That's what I say. I just don't get it. I'm not putting Bama on some sort of pedestal, but they said they were going to beat Alabama, and they beat Alabama.
Convincingly, too. That was not flukish. That's why we're all thrilled.
So what you got for me, Nick?
I like one of your numbers. I'll take the 52, but I'll go to 17 on Bethune.
Whoa.
I think there's going to be some garbage time, and you guys, I think you're in the same boat that the rest of the Florida teams are. The way that Ohio State won their championship is they managed the roster to the perfect degree to minimize injuries. You have to take care of these cupcakes and get the starters out. So I think that's where some of the points for Bethune's going to come from.
Okay. Garbage time, second, third team guys possibly in there. I got you. 52-17. Still a Miami victory at the end of the day. Cha-ching it. Maybe we'll fix the sound effect for next week. Nick, I appreciate you calling in. Always a pleasure to have you in here. You did reveal the secret, so we'll see if some other people can get in here.
Yep. Y'all take care.
All right. Appreciate you, bro.
Bye.
You know, Joel brings up a great point. I have not given away the other remaining Florida State tickets. So, courtesy of Joel Davis, we're giving away some free tickets to the Florida State game. Fantastic seats. Really, really good seats. I do have some people that have some of the tickets, but I have to figure out how many we have left to give away. I will sit down tonight. I'll write everybody out, and we'll figure out exactly what we have left. And then we just need to figure out some sort of giveaway. We need to do a prize wheel, or leave a comment on this video and you're entered to win. But it's free tickets to the Florida State Miami game. And Joel at one point sent me a text that had a picture of where the seats are, and they're really good. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Free tickets. Yep. Let me see if I can find the picture real quick. I got to scroll past the nudes. There's a text. Miami's going to be really good this year. Hey, Miami looking good. Wow. Scared of Miami for sure. Hold on. Let me keep scrolling. Wow, we texted a lot. Okay. Yeah, we got a free we're gonna ride in a limo the night before. Probably go to Taco Bell. You know, do something pretty crazy. I'll have to keep looking. I can't find that picture. Yeah, I can't find the picture that Joel sent me of the seats.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Noles and Crocodile fans better keep that same energy come game day against the U. We need them to stay undefeated. This is the state of Miami, remember that.
Oh, they'll have the same energy until that football is kicked off and the first quarter begins. Roach Killer, thank you. Realistically, yeah, I mean, thank you, Roach Killer. I mean, come on, guys. And you know, I'm not sitting here hyping them up, but they passed their week 1 test against Alabama. They play East Texas A&M bye week. Kent State Golden Flashes. Don't pretend like that any of us have even heard of this football team before. And then Virginia, who is not going to be good. And then Miami, they'll be undefeated. Can Miami be undefeated? Because Miami has USF. Florida. Yeah. So we got to see. He's a good dude, man. There's a lot of cool Florida State fans on here. We give Florida State a lot of crap, you know, the team. But realistically, let me say this, and I'll open the phone line back up. 99% of fans for every team are cool people. They are. The people who get on there and type on the internet and stuff would not say that to your face. They wouldn't. The internet, that's why on my Twitter profile it says the internet is not real. I mean, these people will type it on the internet, but they're not going to say it to you if they meet you in person. 99% of fans in person are great people. Cool people. Everybody gets on the line and likes to type and stuff. They don't mean half the things they say. So that's why I never take it personally, because they wouldn't say that. That's their internet persona, you know. Somebody who can be the shyest, quietest person you know might be one of the biggest trash talkers who's always acting like they're going to fight everybody on social media. It gives them a chance to kind of be someone else, you know. So I don't sweat it. I'm like, these people wouldn't say this. No, I meet you in person. You're going to be cool. It's fine. It's open. I've not had any problems. Ever. Any. Flex, what's up?
Yo, Coop.
You made it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My man Flick
right.
Shorts.
Yup. Hey, man. I agree with your take where, like, you know, in person, people are, like, more, like, less toxic and trollish than the internet.
Yeah, even if I could roll up into, I'm gonna do this. Roll up into Doak Campbell Stadium tailgate. I'll walk right into the middle of the biggest Florida State section of tents and whatever, and give me, let's see, give me 1 minute, and I bet I can get a free hamburger from somebody.
Probably.
Everybody's cool, man. It's just online. But
yeah.
Now, notice I said 99%. There are some jackass fans, that 1% that it takes everything personal and it's do or die. And if their team loses, they need to whoop somebody's butt. Like, there's always somebody.
Probably some drunk 21-year-old.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I'm a 35-year-old grown man with kidney stones. I got a dog and a wife. Like, am I going to fight you because Miami and your team played on a heck no. Jeez, man. Do you know how expensive hospital bills are, even if you have insurance?
Oh, yeah, heck yeah, for sure.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious.
Oh, yeah, trust me, I know that.
Jeez. This is supposed to be fun, you know?
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, I'm not going to lie. Your kidney stone might have been bad luck for us last season. I'm not going to lie, Coop.
Nah, we won 10. We hadn't done that since 2017. That's not bad. Come on.
Hey, you know, last week, you know, I had us blowing on Notre Dame. It kind of looked like it when it was 21-7, but then, you know, we kind of calmed down. But
I feel really good about that performance overall. And a lot of it is just because I think Notre Dame is pretty good. They could have called a little bit better of a game. They had the young quarterback. They had some things that made it tough for them, but like they're a pretty good team. So I feel good that Miami walked out of there with a win.
I feel like if we didn't go conservative, we probably would have won more than 2 possessions, probably, if we didn't go conservative, most likely.
And the thing is, I mean, like sometimes you got to do what you got to do to secure the win, even if it means it doesn't look as pretty at the end.
Yeah.
You know, and it's easy for me to say that now because we got the win. Mm-hmm. You know, if Miami had lost that game, then we're, come on, man, you know. But we won. So
hey, it was better than Gators win. Long Island, they were flexing that, but come on now. Watch, we're gonna do the same thing to Bethune. Watch.
So Flicks, speaking of Bethune-Cookman, them
Yep.
Wildcats, I got you over on the official score prediction cam. 600.
All right.
$600, Flicks. Before you give me your score prediction, what are you going to do with this money when you win it? If you don't know yet, it's fine. You don't have to know.
Yeah, hey, I'm going to save it for the future.
Oh, save it. Okay, he's going to save it. He's going to put it in savings. I like it.
Yep, let's just say that.
All right, what do you got for me?
Okay. Let's see this. 52-10.
52-10.
Mm-hmm.
With who winning?
Oh, the Miami Hurricanes.
The U. All right. Let's cha-ching it. Flick Shorts, I got you locked in. 52. Wait a minute.
Yep.
Never mind. I was gonna. Anyways, I got you locked in, bro. Bet. All right. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow, and we'll be celebrating.
Yep. Hey, better be 52-10.
Yep. There you go. All right. Peace, bro.
All right, peace.
All right, see you. Man, I don't know. Maybe it's a kidney stone talking here. It's it's moved up and made it to my brain. But I appreciate y'all like so much. I don't know if you guys understand how much I enjoy the family vibe that we have here. And by family vibe, I don't mean that we don't talk trash and we don't argue sometimes and stuff. But these late nights hanging out, taking phone calls and stuff, and it feels like family, And I truly appreciate that. People who jump in the comments and go back and forth with people, and the live chats in here moving and stuff. Like I just appreciate y'all a lot. So thank you for that. It's I want to enjoy every game this season. I want to make it count. Like I said, one day you'll be old like me and you'll appreciate these little things. It means a lot. This wouldn't be as fun if nobody showed up. It's being real. You resent the seat chart. All right, let me see if I can pull it up. Which fans are better, FSU or UF? Oh, it's FSU. Florida is my most hated team. Florida has the most delusional fan base overall. That's not even close. Not even close. Okay. So Joel sent me a picture of the stadium. It looks like it was taken with a potato, but I think we can make it work here. Okay. For some reason, it acts like this picture does not exist, Joel. I'm going to try to take another picture of it. Trying to show you guys where the free seats will be for the Florida State game. I mean, you can't beat that. And I'm guessing that ticket prices have gone up. I would assume. And especially if both teams keep winning, right? If Miami's undefeated and Florida State's undefeated, they're both going to be ranked. Maybe College Game Day decides to give it a peek. Those ticket prices have probably already went up and will continue to do so. So to get free tickets for it, come on, man. All you got to do is hang out and comment to have a chance to win. Okay, here we go. Now you got to tell me what I'm looking at. So I think he's saying the seats are here. Yeah, I think Florida, for my lifetime and what I've had to deal with, Darren, Florida fans. Man, them Florida fans. Good grief. Yeah, they were. Yeah, it was neck and neck for a little bit there with Notre Dame and Florida fans. If that's the seats, man, look at this. This is where it's at. I'll give Joel a second. I think it's right here. And the tunnel's like right here. Above the tunnel where Miami runs out. Free stinking tickets, guys. For the Coach Coop viewers, for the college football family. Heck yeah. So we'll get a tally. I'll get an official tally tonight and see how many we have left to give away. I had some people that were promised tickets, during the off season. So make sure that they're taken care of. We'll get the tally and then we'll give away the rest. So we maybe open it up. I might have time to take one or two more if we do a lightning round. The existence of jorts. Are they really? Just another reason, man, Rock and Rant. Just another stinking reason. As if I needed one, To put them bottom of the barrel. I mean, my goodness. Okay. It bugged out. Hold on. We are going to do lightning round if that's okay. Mr. Daytime Cheese.
There we go.
What's up, bro?
I was so confused for a minute.
Why?
Like, this is ringing for a while.
Oh, it kept ringing. Yeah, it was bugging out for a second. I don't know what happened.
It's fine, Coop.
So we're doing a little bit of a lightning round. Don't take it personally. It's just, I think I'm feeling a little bit of movement here, not in a good way. So
Ooh.
we want to get those score predictions in though, because somebody needs to win this $600. Is it going to be you, Daytime?
Going directly to Miami tickets, Coop.
Okay. But like, is it going to be you that wins it?
Hopefully.
Okay. I was hoping for some confidence here, but let me guess the numbers. Let's hear them.
Oh, the Miami win is 100%. It's just I have not had the greatest record with score predictions in the past couple of weeks.
Gotcha.
So I got Miami winning this one 63-6, and that is 2 field goals. I think our defense is deep enough where we don't even allow a garbage time touchdown.
Hey, I would not be mad at it at all. Daytime cheese, 60.
Even though I want that score to be wrong, I want a shutout. I want another shutout in the Rock.
63-6 is not bad though. That's not bad at all.
Oh, absolutely, it's not bad.
What's a chang it?
There's always better.
Oh yeah. Daytime, I got you locked in. I appreciate you. Even it's a lightning round, but I'm glad we got you in and got the numbers in. You're officially entered.
Yeah. I'm excited for that dope takeover, Coop.
Oh yeah. We're going to take that stadium over. They'll never see it coming.
Man. I mean, they will because we've been advertising it, but other than that, they won't see it coming.
True, yeah. Hey, let's take over the stadium. I appreciate you, bro.
All right. Peace out, Coop.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Like I said, guys, don't take it the wrong way. We're going to do lightning round just to make sure we can get some people in here. And I know earlier someone said they don't like speaking in front of a lot of people. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Or picture everyone here naked. I've heard that that's some really good advice. One of those two. Look, it's me and you. One-on-one. No one else is here. JT, what's up, man? Good to see you. Taz Land checking in. We're still live, but we're lightning round, which means we're on the tail end. We're on the tail end of it. You're gonna be some really sad Florida State fans, ruining that undefeated record. Oh, buddy, that's tough. Woo. All right, we've got a 407. Who we got?
What's up, Coop? It's Destination.
That's it. Did you change your number?
No, I've had this number still, man.
Okay. Did I ask you that last time you called?
You ask me every time I call,
I ask you that every time you call. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm still trying to recover after that call in last week, man. That Brandon guy. Still trying to recover from that.
Oh, you don't agree with him?
No, absolutely not. You're talking to somebody who doesn't want to, obviously there's always improvement for the Hurricanes. We've been in building mode for a couple, 10, 20 years now since our last national title. Of course, the mentality is that, you obviously want you want the best for the Hurricanes. You want the constant improvement and stuff like that. But, that's like asking a baby to start driving,
Yeah. I mean, I get that it's tough because we've seen early success from this team before. And I get wanting perfection and being a little hesitant and stuff. But you were there, so you kind of heard the call. Overall, I was pretty happy. So
you look shocked.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
facial expression just gave it away, and
No, I love it
I
'cause
saw that.
I do want people to express their opinion, just like you can go back, fire back, and say, "Okay, I don't quite agree with that." Right? You know, I feel this way, and that's what it's about. You know. But yeah, I was kind of, I was a little surprised for sure.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were surprised because, I mean, after beating Notre Dame, a number 6 Notre Dame, coming off of a natty title, you know, and coming into Hard Rock, and with the utmost confidence that they've gotten,
Yeah.
you know, uh, I don't think that it's right that you really want to fire Lance Guidry after winning a tough game, you know.
Or Dawson, right?
Yeah, Dawson.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry.
There you go.
Just thinking of something else.
You know how they do
But,
that? Eat you alive on the internet. You gotta be. Yeah, I got your back.
yeah, appreciate that. But it's, you know, there's constant improvement that's going to be happening every single week. You know, you're going to find weaknesses in the secondary. You're going to find weaknesses on defense. You're going to find weaknesses on offense. You could have thrown it to this tight end. You could have handed the ball off. You know, there's just so much going on that, you know, you're expecting a lot of, but the only way that you can do that is by riding the bike. You gotta ride the bike and balance yourself out, balance both sides out. But don't want to take too much of your time, but lock me in for 56-3 Miami.
All right, we need it one more time because we weren't on the official cam yet.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. 56-3 Miami.
56-3 Miami. It's
Nah,
funny.
we'll
There's really no like trolley scores or anything weird tonight because, you know, going from 100 to 600 is people want the money. So that they're locked in. People have been going through like these score predictions are close. Everybody's feeling about the same. So
Yeah, definitely been watching it. And so, you know,
Well,
of course we're gonna have tougher schedule coming up and everything. So I think we need to be a little more locked in as far as the offense, defense, and special teams. But you know,
yeah, it's still a big game. There's no reason to downplay a single game on the schedule. Not because we don't think that we can't handle Bethune, but again, you got to have that. I keep saying that championship mindset. Guys have to come in locked in for this game just as much as they will be for USF and Florida.
Yep, definitely.
So hey, Destination Disney TV, I got you in. Appreciate you calling tonight, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Peace. All right, guys. I might have like one more in me. Can you speak on your creative process of creating rhymes in support of our team? A struggle. I spend about a month listening to the same instrumental on repeat over and over and over again, and I piece it together a couple words at a time. It's a painstaking process because I'm not good at writing music. It's bad, man. It's bad. Real bad. That's why we do one a year. Hey, if I was good at it, we'd be doing them every week. You feel me? No, we do one. We do one a year.
Not Loki. He might pick this
My
up.
man, Legend, he made it. I did, in fact, pick this up.
No, I'm playing Fortnite, and my friend's like, he's not gonna pick up the phone.
Oh.
I said, don't worry, you know.
I see how it is. Well, tell your friend he's wrong. We picked it up.
Yeah, he heard you. I will make it quick because you're tired. Everybody's tired. So I think Miami wins 59-10.
59-10. And tell your buddy, since he didn't believe, he don't get any of that money. That's all you.
Oh, he ain't getting crap.
Yeah. $600. That'd buy a lot of V-Bucks or whatever that stuff's called on Fortnite.
Yeah, V-Bucks.
59-10. Miami, that's what you said, right?
Yes, sir.
59-10. Cha-ching it. We got you locked in. Legend, you said you'd keep it short. Man of your word, I appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Have a good night, brother.
All right, peace.
Thanks.
I appreciate that. Made the lightning round quick. Oh, yeah. And Brandon, I know you can handle like the back and forth, right? That's why you called in the first place. And you and I texted about that, right? And I said, no, man, like never, like if someone has an opinion on something, please voice it, good or bad. I remember last year when we were doing late night streams, should Lance Gidry be fired? Should we keep him? And I understand the majority of people said fire him, but there were a lot of people that said, no, we need to keep him. Like, this is crazy. The rotating coaches in and out, like, give this guy an opportunity. And I told people, whichever side of the fence you're on, like, put it out there, So, no, I have respect for even if I don't agree, like, we're not always going to agree. I have an idea in my head of what I think Miami should do, and you have an idea in your head. Yeah, you can hit me up. I just need to know. Just tell me that it's you, right? I can exchange information. I can play middleman for sure. Yeah. Yeah. All right, but it does have to be lightning round if you guys don't mind. Coop's gas tank is dangerously low. Real low. Real low.
But it does have to be lightning round.
My man Roach Killer. If you don't care, hold on just a second.
Co-op. Give Project Dynasty my information.
Okay.
Love a Kane being my secretary.
Give me a second.
Just
Let me
kidding.
get the
Love you,
headset
Co-op.
real quick.
Joe, thank you. I'll get his information.
What's up?
Gotcha. Roach Killer, what's good, man?
Chilling. Just here, man. Getting ready for game day tomorrow.
I know you're pumped up after that Notre Dame game.
Oh my God, bro! I was just panicking because I get on your chat line or your chat room during the game, and I call them a leprechaun, and they catch up, and I'm like, oh my God, why did I say anything, bro? I was like, Jesus.
So it was your fault.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah. Oh my God,
thanks
so
a lot. We would have
angry.
won by 3 touchdowns if you hadn't said that crap.
I did predict a 3 touchdown spread there, but guess what? I actually I hit the 3-point spread, man, because I actually bet it. So I did hit the 3-point spread, and I made a couple of bucks, man.
Man, I feel dumb. I'll be honest with you. I have put money on Miami one time in my entire life, and they did win. Like, it was like a money line bet like several years ago, and we did it live on the channel, and I put like $100 on it or something. But otherwise, man, but I feel like a dummy in a way. I'm like, because I knew they were going to beat Notre Dame. We broke it down. We talked about it all week. It was plus money. I couldn't do it. Man. It scares me to bet on Miami.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I couldn't enjoy the game. Like, that was my first time ever, and I just couldn't enjoy the game. I was like, this sucks. I was like, I'm never betting again because I was like, not only am I gonna lose money, but I'm also going to see the Canes lose their first game. I was like, oh my,
my advice, and look, do whatever you want with this information. Sports betting can be a ton of fun. And I know, thank you, Roach Killer, gave me an opportunity here to plug Sleeper for real. Because look, if you're betting on a team that's not your team, you don't you don't really care about the outcome. It's not your team. We would a lot of us would like for Florida State to keep winning, so when we play, it means something. But if they lose, they lose, kind of thing. It's not your team. They're not the one taking the loss. So when I bet,
that's exactly what I'm saying.
When I bet, I don't put the Canes in any parlay. I don't bet the spread. I don't do money. I do not touch Miami because I'm not going to use my brain. I'm just not. What I do, man, is I go in and I bet on the ones that aren't Miami, and it does actually for me. There's some fun there because you saw that then with that, right? Like, you're trying to, I don't know. I get into it, man. I get into it. I don't put Miami on there though. Never.
So
So my idea was that since you put up, this reward, I said it's like a double-edged sword. So I can go all out with you, predict what my heart and my mind is telling me what the Hurricanes are going to be. I want them to be explosive and aggressive, and come out and just dominate. But then I go to the betting lines and I'll predict what the professionals are betting. So I see it as a double-edged sword there. So I was like, let me try, but I couldn't enjoy myself. So that's never happening again. But I will give you my prediction, and that way we can give other people the opportunity to call.
I got you. I'm about to kick it over. I just want to say one thing.
Yeah.
Imagine if I had put even $10 on it being 27-24. Because you can predict what the exact score will be for a game and put money on it, and I didn't do it because what are the odds? Like, let's be honest. What are the chances? Somebody can do it.
You hit it, man, but you did.
I didn't put no money on it, though. Well,
that's not my fault. That sounds like a personal issue there, my brother.
It is, man. My mom came over here the next day, and she goes, "Why didn't you put money on that?" I'm like, "Mom, it's been 9 years." I mean, if I had put $10 on every game for 9 years to get the score right, I would have been probably lucky to break even last week.
No, I got you, man. But I imagine you had. I mean, you never know, right? Like you said, it's up to the grab. But I was impressed with Lee Corso's prediction. I was just shocked. That's the way to go out, man. That's the way to head into the retirement.
Yeah, buddy.
To head into to the sunset. In other words, man, that was awesome. All right, so my prediction is 52-10.
52-10, you said?
Yeah, I know somebody else predicted the same thing, but that was my prediction in the beginning.
We'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. I always encourage people to stick with what your score prediction is, and we will figure it out. Don't get away from it, because you'll be beating yourself up if that ends up being it. And then who let's be honest, who believes the guy that says that was my score prediction? I just said a different one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I'm just it doesn't matter to me. I'm just doing this for fun, man. I just want to see. I'm asking everybody to pack the Rock. If you're here in Miami or in Broward County, head to the Rock. Pack the Rock, guys.
All right, Roach Killer, I got you locked in, bro. 52-10. Enjoy the game.
All right, my brother.
And,
yes, sir. Will do, man.
We'll celebrate tomorrow night.
Hey, man, you tell those Noel fans, you tell those Gator fans, man, keep that same energy, dog. I want to see them.
They're right here.
I am telling them. I said it. I've been telling them. I want them to keep that same energy, because they haven't done jack. All right, my brother. You be safe now, all right?
All right. Peace, man.
Take care. Have a good night.
Hey, he called y'all out. Florida fans, Florida State fans, Roach Killer done called you out. My man Joel Davis coming in with another 99. Dion took Miami money line. I'm kicking myself for not doing it, Dion, because I really believed. I had it as it be a close game, difficult to predict, but man, we got the Canes. Now, I was feeling pretty good, and I didn't bet on it. And Sleeper makes it easy. So what am I, Give Project Dynasty my info. Love a Kane. Being my secretary. Just kidding. Love you, Coop. We love you, Joe. There are Miami fans here that have a lot of love for you. They do. I can't even troll you. If Project will leave an area code and then text that number, so I can confirm it is Project Dynasty and not someone pretending to be Project Dynasty, I can absolutely get Project Dynasty the information. But I do need Project to at least put area code. Nobody can dox you off of that. It's just an area code. Just so whenever you message me, right, like someone might message me that's not you and say, hey, it's Project Dynasty. So if you want to get in contact, just drop your area code Project. I'll make note of it. Text that number. Say, hey, Joel said to text you. I'll get you the info. The ball is in your court. I legit got like one more Emmy, and I'm pooped, guys. I'm pooped. We're going to call it. We got a big day tomorrow. Lots of good football games. Miami for sure. Chris Kane for life specifically. I feel like it's been a bit since you've been able to get through.
Yeah, man. What's up, Coop? Yeah, it's been a minute since I was able to get through, man. I was trying to get through there, man, for
It's
a
tough.
long kind of time, and I'll be like, man, just screw it.
That thing's
I'll
clogged
just,
up, man.
Yeah, man. But I know you're in a lot of pain, man. I'm just going to keep it short and sweet, man. My score is going to be 63-10 Canes.
All right. And I appreciate you being quick for the lightning round. I am going to need it one more time now that we're on the score prediction, Cam.
Okay, it's going to be 63-10 Canes.
Miami. Chris.
Miami.
Again,
Yes, sir.
appreciate you, man. I got you locked in. $600 on the line, and you are officially entered.
I hope I win it because God knows I need it.
There you go. I feel you, man. All right, I appreciate you. All right, good luck,
All right,
bro.
man. Get well soon, bro. All right.
We'll do it.
All right. Good luck.
There we go, man. Nice and quick. Appreciate you, Chris. Thank you. That will probably be it for me. I know there are people that wanted to get in. Again, we do this every single week. Every week. Wait, did Kyle change his profile pic? Is this a different Kyle? Is this Magna Collider and Amber and Kyle? Or is this a different Kyle? You guys can't be changing your profile pictures. I don't know who the heck you are. I don't know which Kyle that is. I don't know. Yeah, I remember when your phone came up as like Toby or something. Not Kyle. Yeah, I remember that though. Have you ever met Luther Campbell? Yeah. Yeah, I met him at the North Carolina game I was talking about. He went to that game. It was North Carolina or Duke. No, it was UNC. It was UNC. He sat in front of me at the North Carolina game at North Carolina in Chapel Hill. Yeah. So it is Kyle. He just changed his. Oh, okay. I'll be honest with you, it's like this big on my screen, Kyle. It's like that big, so I can't tell. I kind of see it. Yeah. Shoot, man. I don't know if Rocky had a kidney stone when he was shooting that movie or not, I'm done. I'm calling it. I'm calling it for the night. We've got a bunch of score predictions written down. We got a whole sheet full of them. We're going to find out if somebody is going to win that $600 for the score prediction contest. You know where to find me tomorrow. I'll be here, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Miami versus Bethune-Cookman watch party. Don't forget, ESPN Plus and ACC Network Extra is where they are airing this game. That's not your regular ACC network. It's ACC Network Extra. Have a game plan, and if you're not subscribed to one of those, have a backup game plan. Just in case. Test it tonight. Make sure that you have access. Make sure that you can watch the game. Don't be 701 trying to figure out how you're going to watch it. I'm just trying to look out for you. I'll try to have links available. Hopefully they will have them. It's an FCS opponent, so sometimes it's tough. I'll do what I can for you guys, trying to look out for the college football family. But just appreciate y'all, man. If you could like or dislike the video as the outro plays, hey, I would appreciate it a ton. Either one works. Doesn't even matter. Subscribe to the channel. Keep growing the family. We gained 500 new subscribers last week. Grew the family by 500. You guys have been crushing it, helping me out with views and stuff. Sleeper is down in the description. Coop doesn't take sponsorships. It's not a lie, but I took this one because I like them. Even if you don't do the picks contest, you can also use Sleeper for just checking stats for games and stuff. So if you're on the go, it's real clean, easy to read UI. You can live check the stats and stuff. You can set it up to get notifications, like when Miami does things in the game. You can live chat about it. And you'll hear me keep talking about them because I do. Man, I like it. I use it. And it's so much. It's fantasy football. It's live stats. You can do the picks contest and win money. It's a really cool app. It really is. With that being said,
This is what it take to wear the U.
Shame, Coop.
Your helmet.
Shame.
Watch Top Gun. Shame on anyone who hasn't seen it.
Never seen Top Gun. Am I even American? I don't even know if that statement makes sense because I don't know what the movie's about. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you, Roach Killer. Big day. Big day. Tomorrow. Yeah, buddy. Yes. So Project Dynasty, you want to put your area code right now in the live chat if you can hear this. Plug it in before the outro ends, ideally, or I may not see it. So just area code. Don't drop phone number. Okay. 863. Okay. Run it down now. And then text the call-in show number. Coop has seen The Notebook, but not Top Gun. That's a true statement. I've seen The Notebook twice.